works.
All right, man.
Also, the tubes of the U.
You got your phone on silent?
Yeah.
Bitch, is this my first time doing this or what?
I don't know, dude. Last what was it?
It's like 2 weeks ago. He came in fucking
Yeah.
hot, man.
Fucking didn't even let me get the intro out.
I don't think that was me. Mine's on mute. I think it was my tablet or something that went off,
Mm-hmm.
and my tablet is on mute too.
No, it was your phone because it was It was a ringer.
No, it was some volume from my tablet because we all looked like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah,
And my tablet, it was the volume here.
I don't think it was.
Oh man, I
But
just shit my shit
whatever.
off,
Whatever.
Oh, man,
dude.
why'd you do that?
dude, because I'm fucking stupid.
Apparently.
So what's
Time
up,
to-
E? What you been up to, man? Nothing.
Nothing.
All right,
nothing.
Dylan, what's up, man? What you
Nothing,
been
man.
up to, man?
Working out, watching sports.
I think you're the first like in shape guy we've had on the show.
Yeah, that's for certain.
Tailgating, probably a little too hard.
Yeah. Dude, we actually, I don't know if we could even talk about that yet.
Not on the air.
No.
We'll talk after.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, I went well, we didn't go tailgating, but we went to this past game, Oklahoma State. Dude, it was legit. It was awesome. Do you go to the games or you just tailgate?
Nah, tailgated, then
Tailgate.
went and watched on West 6.
Oh, okay. Safe side of
Yeah.
6th Street. Dude, I went after we went to the game, right? We went downtown, me and Oscar. And I'm like legit too old to be down there now. Like I'm 32 years old and I'm just sitting around looking at all these kids. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It
that's
feels
always a weird feeling.
It feels so weird, man.
Yeah.
I learned the hard way. I'm too old for shots for touchdowns anymore. That second quarter was brutal.
Especially in a Big 12 game, dude. You're gonna
Yeah.
be hurting. Lucky it wasn't the LSU game, dude. They were putting up points.
40 apiece. That would have been fucked up.
Well, the problem was Texas scored them all in like 5 minutes. In
Yeah.
the second corner is like, oh wow,
Yeah.
halftime, get here.
Damn.
I need some water.
Yeah.
It was badass. I saw y'all got Bill out there with y'all.
Yeah, dude. Old man Bill. That dude, I thought he was gonna call in on Monday because how bad his knees would have been hurting.
Yeah. You fucking trooper.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude. He was he was hurting on Monday though.
Yeah, I just stood the whole game. I guess you have to, right? Because everybody's
Yeah.
standing.
Yeah, back in the day, dude, like the first game that I went to, it used to not be like that. Like it was pretty hype. Like the environment was a lot better than what it used to be.
Yeah.
I used to go to games and it was just quiet, dude. Like it was real quiet. Nobody was making noise.
Yeah.
Now it gets pretty legit.
Yeah.
I mean, that LSU game, you had people out at. There's a mile-long line at 5 in the morning.
Oh yeah,
college
especially
game
yeah, because
day.
college game day was there.
It's
Yeah.
like even though we lost, I mean that was a great game.
Yep.
And I think everyone feels Texas is 1 year from being one of the favorites to win it all.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
Sam stays, which most people
He
think he
probably,
will.
I'm sure he will, dude.
Yeah. There's no way he'll be
He'll leave.
NFL ready.
Well, it's not only that, but he
He's
was raised a Longhorn.
Yeah.
His dad was a big Longhorn fan. I'm sure for his dad and his parents, man, he's gonna get his education there.
Yeah.
He's gonna stay and graduate.
And I think next year, looking at the draft, I mean, the only person I know of is the guy from Clemson. Where this year you've got Hurts, Tua, Fromm, the dude from Oregon. I mean, it's a pretty deep QB year where
Yeah.
like he waits a year, he's probably the number 2 prospect.
Yeah.
Well,
And
besides,
that's if Lawrence leaves early, because
Yeah.
Lawrence will be a junior next year.
Yeah.
if he stays his senior year, he has a good shot at maybe making a Heisman run and then
Yeah.
upping his draft even that much higher.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, Darnell, you didn't get enough?
Why are you calling him? Who are you calling
He's
Darnell?
over there lighting it up.
Oh. Lighting it up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Like, dude,
Smoking.
Smoke it if you got
when's
it.
enough
Hitting
enough?
The devil's lettuce over there.
Yeah, man. Fucking Yancey.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all ready to start the show?
I gotta go.
You gotta go potty?
Gotta go to the little
Hurry
boys'
up.
room.
What the fuck?
What the fuck you mean? Hurry up, dude.
Go so we can start the show. If you gotta go right now. Now's the time to do it. Like a fucking kid, man. God damn.
Does anybody else have to potty?
Right? Anybody else have to go? Like my fucking
Now I'm thinking
girls,
about it.
girls softball team over
Like,
here. Anybody
yeah.
got to go before we start the game?
Yeah.
It's like I didn't have to. Now I'm
I
thinking
do,
about
I
it.
do,
I
I
kind
do.
of have to.
Dude, I don't know how Joe Rogan does it sometimes, man. That dude sits for 3 hours without going to the restroom. And
Yeah,
he's like,
I've heard the 3-hour shows and like he doesn't get up, but
dude,
other people
yeah,
will.
and he's drinking water, drinking coffee, drinking fucking
the coffee
whiskey
is
and
what
shit all
gets
the
me,
time.
man.
Yeah,
Like
oh, yeah,
I'd
dude.
be shitting like 3 times
Exactly,
if it was a
dude.
3-hour show.
If I drink some coffee, I'm taking a shit 15 minutes after that.
Hell yeah.
What about the dude from NFL Red Zone? He goes like 7-8 hours.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All
Was it
day.
Rich Eisen?
Yep.
No, he probably just wears a diaper, straight up.
I would.
It's for the show, man.
Yeah, man. That's probably why he keeps his job because he's like the only one willing to do it. He's like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm committed.
He didn't even ask him about his football knowledge. Just like, how good's your bladder?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will train.
Yeah. So, do you used to work out at CrossFit Central or no?
Yeah, I used to.
Oh, okay.
At Central Athlete now, doing more individualized stuff for
Oh, I got you.
what I'm trying to do.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Make Wadapalooza,
Oh, yeah?
which is still got a lot of work
Yeah.
to do.
Them motherfuckers ain't no joke, man.
No.
When does the whatchamacallit start? The CrossFit.
The Open?
Is it next?
It's like in
It's
a
close, right?
week, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not in the
I
Open.
saw Froning and
Yeah, Froning and Stanchek are gonna
Yeah, that'll be a good one. Froning, man, that dude was fucking crazy.
be. I mean, he's still just
Yeah.
ridiculous shape.
Yeah, he's been retired for what, like 3 or 4 years now?
Yeah,
a while,
switched
right?
once he
He does team now, right?
yeah, once he had a kid.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't sleep enough.
Yeah.
And so he did team.
God, that
All
looks
right.
so ugly,
Fuck
dude.
you.
And
All
Nova
right, we good?
disc golf.
Fucking your hat is fucking
Yeah.
ugly. Bitch.
Yeah, we're ready.
Hold on, man. I don't have my headphones
Oh,
on.
God damn it.
Come on, man.
All right,
Killing
go.
me, Smalls. All right, here we go.
What's up, everybody? We're back with another hard-hitting episode of From the Left Hash. I'm your host, JJ Torres, and to my right, I've got the mouse from the south.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up, everyone? What's up, man?
Nothing. What's going on?
You fucking not mad at me now? No more?
Why was I mad at you?
Because I had to go to the fucking restroom.
Oh, yeah, I guess not. And to my left, I got a special guest, new guest to the show, my man Dylan.
How's it going?
What's going on, man?
Too much.
First time? A little
First
nervous?
I got this.
Yeah, there you go. And then on the ones and twos, as always, I got the producer, Brandon.
What's up?
There
Hey,
you go.
how y'all doing? How y'all get behind me like that?
I don't know.
Man,
You like a
everything's
lot
weird.
of guys behind you,
I
huh?
do, man. I just got them lined up
Ready to
much.
go.
for miles. So, some people say that I'm like the UT entry gates.
Oh, there you
You
go.
know, just got people lined up for miles,
Yeah.
guys and gals.
Yeah.
Anyway,
On
how y'all be?
Doing good, man.
Hell yeah.
Chilling. Did you turn it off? Oh, okay. On today's show, we're gonna be talking NFL as always. Recap of the Texas Oak State game. A little bit of the MLB playoff race, and surprise, surprise, always.
Surprise,
We're getting a little
surprise.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Ernest brought
I
something
ain't got
to talk
fucking
about.
shit, dude. I'm off the dome. Like Eminem, just free flow.
What's up,
That's all I
Jose? Jose, what's up? My bro Slim, what's up? Ain't nobody watch. Why he nervous? Hey, whoa, hey, fucking relax, relax, dude. What the fuck?
Chill out.
Yeah, right. Dang, man. We get like 2-3 people watching, man. It's,
They're
you know.
brutal.
Hey, we got
Yeah.
quite a few people watching right now.
Yeah.
But they'll fall off. They always fall off a little bit later.
Jose, what's up, bro? What's up, fellas? Who you got tonight? I got the Packers, man.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious who I've got.
Right.
Go
There you
Pack,
go.
go.
Yeah. E? Nobody? You're not gonna give your pick yet?
Oh, about the game tonight?
Yeah. We just been talking about it for 2 minutes.
Yeah. Where are they at?
I believe it's
I don't know.
Lambeau.
It's home.
It's in
Yeah,
Lambeau.
that
I
might
gotta
be.
give it to Green Bay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
I'd
3
give
and
it to
0,
Green
and
Bay anyways.
fucking Philly receivers can't catch any passes, so you know.
And that half that team's on IR, it feels like. They had to cancel practice last week because they had so many injuries.
Yeah.
Well, I think they get Deshaun Jackson back, don't they?
No,
No,
he's
he's
sitting
still
out
out?
tonight. Yeah.
No, they got Alshon Jeffrey.
And
Yeah.
he's going to be pretty limited. That
Yep.
short week was the worst thing for a
Yeah.
team dealing with that many injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they learn how to catch passes in a few days. I don't know if they, you know.
The
All right,
Packers
man,
defenders can catch though.
Yeah. Let's get into the NFL then, man. My brothers, how about them Cowboys, baby? Dude, he's been pumped for the Cowboys. You know,
Dude, I mean-
they won again. Stomp
fucking-
Miami.
I mean,
They came out sluggish in the first half. You know, it was what 10 to
Dude,
6,
they're-
10 to 6 in the first half. They came out sluggish. But at second half, man, they turned it on like they're supposed to. You know.
yeah, but Miami's going to be the first team to lose on their bye week.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, man, they might be the next. They might be the next team to go 0-16. You know.
I think they will be.
So the year the Ravens won the Super Bowl, they only gave up, I think, 20 more points all year than Miami's given up through
In the
3
3
games.
weeks, jeez, that Ravens D was nasty though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The Cowboys are looking good, man. You know, I'm like again, they haven't really played anybody, man. I think the record that their opponents are like 1-8. I think the Redskins have won 1 game, right? No, the Giants. have.
Giants did.
Yeah.
They're 1-2.
The Giants are 1-2. Redskins are 0-3. Miami's 0-3.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're not playing the best, but you're doing what you're supposed to be doing against those teams, like we've been saying, you know, the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Dax looked good. They haven't had to use Zeke too much, which is really good. The kid Pollard looked good. Cooper, Gallup's down. How long is Gallup down for?
They said like 4 weeks, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, for a Packers fan, it's weird to see Randall Cobb in a Cowboys
Yeah,
jersey.
it is
like,
weird,
it just
man.
looks weird.
It is weird. Yeah. That was funny. Lose under my yeah. Yeah, man. They're taking care of business, dude. We're gonna see. This week they play the Saints. I don't know if they're at home or if they're.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at. I would have said this week was their first real
if
test.
Drew Brees was there.
If
It's still
Brees
gonna
was
be
there.
it's still gonna be a tough
They
game.
have a good defense. I
Yeah.
mean, the Saints have
And,
a
I
good
mean,
defense,
the
but
Packers win tonight. They've got a team who's 4-0 next week.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you'll really know. You'll see how. Actually,
They're
that'll be
playing in-
fun to
Oh,
watch.
it's at
in
the
New Orleans,
Saints.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, if Brees was there, dude, I would have given the edge to Brees. I would have said Brees is gonna win.
Yeah.
But without him, man, I don't know. I don't know how much of that offense Bridgewater has collected or feel comfortable with, or how much they're actually letting him use the playbook. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just
I mean, they did look good against the Seahawks this weekend, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went in and beat the Seahawks.
true,
So,
but I don't know. We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see if that defense is enough to slow down that offensive line and cause some pressure on Dak
Yeah.
and disrupt some of that, you know, because maybe Dak has been looking great because he hasn't been playing any really good defenses.
My brother just said when they beat the Saints 34-21, they're gonna say they didn't have Drew. Okay, but that's true. You know, it's true.
You take a Hall of Fame quarterback off of the team,
Like,
yeah.
it's
It makes a difference.
But when the people are gonna say that, but when they say that, it's not a knock against the Cowboys. It's just a true fact. The Saints are better at they're better. They're a better NFL team with Drew Brees than they are with Teddy Bridgewater. That's
like
just a fact.
That's like when they thought they weren't gonna have Zeke, and they were like, dude, they're not a playoff team without him.
Yeah, I
you
don't
gotta
think-
sign that dude.
Yeah.
It matters.
Yeah,
and
it
that's
does.
fucking that's a running back.
Yeah.
I mean, a huge part of the NFL game is just staying healthy.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's really just get in the playoffs, then try to be the healthiest team in the playoffs. That's how you see these teams out of nowhere, like when the Giants won their first one.
Yeah.
They had no starters injured, which is
Yeah.
unheard of.
Yeah.
And I think the Pats had like 3 offensive linemen out. Just,
Yeah,
the
it matters.
injuries is such a part of the game that you can't say, well, if.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
And
Just
it's-
look at the Chiefs. Pat Mahomes goes down, boom, they're done.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's you're always one injury away, especially when you got a franchise quarterback like that. But the Saints are still going to be decent, man. You know, Bridgewater's not. I mean, he's a veteran quarterback. Whenever he came out with the Vikings, everybody was on that dude's jock. You know, everybody was on him, and you know, he did really good.
Yeah.
He just got hurt. You know, hasn't had a real chance to start anywhere yet since his injury. So we'll see what he can do, man.
I think the more he gets
It'll
comfortable,
be a good game.
the more he gets comfortable with that offense and the timing down with the receivers, they're going to start clicking. I mean, there's too much talent on there.
Yeah.
There's way too much talent on that team to not be any good, even without Drew Brees. But it's to me, there is a night and day difference without Brees there.
Yeah.
I mean,
And he did play well this week. I mean, he
Yeah.
threw 2 touchdowns, and they put up a lot of points. And Alvin Kamara's still on the field, and that guy just seems to avoid getting
That
tackled.
dude is nasty,
There's
man.
so many times like, oh, he's down. Oh, no, he's running 20 yards
Yeah, I got
downfield.
to watch it firsthand against the Texans in week 1, man. He just took over in the second half. They just started feeding that dude the ball, and he just started making plays.
Yeah,
It
he's
was
on
crazy.
he's on another level, and with that offensive line opening up holes for that dude, he just
Yeah,
I mean it's just different.
yeah. It's gonna be a good game, you know.
It will, dude. I think if New Orleans defense can pressure Dak, you know what I mean?
That's another thing is they haven't really had a team that'll put pressure on him.
That's what I'm saying. Well, Dak's making great throws. Well, he is. I'll
Yeah.
say that. But is
But
it
he's got
because
time-
he
he's
hasn't?
got
Yeah,
time in the
exactly.
pocket right now.
Exactly. Now, what happens when you get a defense that can pressure him and make him run around? I mean, are those throws still going to be as accurate?
Yeah, but
know?
those are questions. All those, you know, we've got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 undefeated teams. All of those teams really haven't played anybody except for the Chiefs.
I'd say Green Bay. Minnesota
Green
has
Bay has
absolutely
played- yeah.
demolished everyone else, and Chicago's 2-1.
Well, that whole division's doing great.
The only losses in that division
Are to the
are
division.
to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Because Detroit's undefeated
Yeah.
because they have that tie.
Yeah,
But I mean, I think both, especially Minnesota and Chicago. I mean, their defense, they're third in the league points against.
yeah. I think Minnesota's an underrated team right now, man. Because Dalvin Cook looks like a beast right now.
But they still have Kirk Cousins,
Yeah, that's true.
and their offensive line really is suspect.
Yeah. I like them though, man. I like their defense and I like their running game. That, like I said, man, Dalvin Cook, you can lean on that dude.
But that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine if they could actually get their receivers more involved?
Yeah, they
Stephon
really
Diggs
haven't.
and
Diggs
and
hasn't
Thielen?
done nothing,
Nope.
and Thielen hasn't done much.
I mean, he got 2 touchdowns, but one was receiving great, but the other one was like a 1-yard run.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
I mean, the first week they only threw 10 pass attempts,
Yeah.
which is unheard of in today's NFL. I mean,
Yeah.
they have their running game and their defense is really good. I mean,
Yeah.
people have been talking like, well, man, Green Bay's offense hasn't clicked. Well, we played Chicago,
Yep.
Minnesota, and I mean, Denver's not a good team, but I mean, Von Miller and company, that's a solid defense. Like, just let them play a team with a bad defense.
Yeah.
wait, we got Philly coming up. Hold on.
We got injured Philly tonight. So.
Yeah. They should put up some points tonight, hopefully.
They better.
Yeah. Or else I will start getting worried about our offense. 'Cause right now, I haven't been just because we probably played the 3 best defenses we'll see all year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we can't put up points against this banged
You
up
might
Philly
have a
team, I'll be
problem.
like, oh crap.
Out of those 3-0 teams, who do you think is the best? Like, I think it's pretty easy to me. To me, it's the Chiefs.
That's the way. As much as it pains me, I want to say Green
Right?
Bay.
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs.
Yeah.
And they have the best overall win with that win over Baltimore
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, because like the Pats, you could say the Pats too, but the Pats, their defense hasn't let the bad guys score, the bad teams score, but the teams they've played are 0-9.
Yeah. That'd have to be Kansas City, dude. They're making it look so easy right now.
Yeah. Well, this last game was a really good game, but they controlled it for the most part.
And they don't have Tyreek Hill right now.
Yeah, they don't have Tyreek Hill. They just got those tiny speed wide receivers, man.
How do they have that many fast
I don't
guys?
know.
Like, what, is no one else trying to get fast receivers?
Yeah, and they're all like 5'8",
how do they all get
5'9". It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even their running back committee, dude.
And the worst out of those 3, you know, the fakers, I think it's the Bills, right? Or do you think it's somebody else? You want to say you're 49ers,
No,
right?
I don't think dude. I'm just like I'm happy we're there.
Right?
You know what I mean? I'll take it any way we can.
But I think the worst team out of those 3-0 teams is the Bills.
Probably so.
But the Bills do have a very strong defense.
They do. Yeah.
Josh Allen can improve. I think they'll actually be a playoff team in the wild card spot.
Yeah, they could be.
Yeah.
Well, no, this week they play the Pats.
No, I don't think they're gonna get past the
I think
the Patriots.
it's going to be an upset.
You
We're
think
going to go out
so?
on a limb. I think the Pats are a little too high playing the 3 worst teams
Yeah.
in the league.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to
They're
take
gonna
this
get
game a
humbled,
little
huh?
light. And I think the Bills pull off like a 9-6 game. Buffalo pulls off some crazy ones. I remember when they had 3 D linemen pick Brady off one year off of tip passes.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think the Bills have to be the worst because the 49ers, I kind of like what they're doing, man. They got some speed wide receivers too over there, and Kittle's always a big weapon for them, and their running game is legit.
Yeah, they got 3 good running backs going and in rotation that they're using. I didn't like it because I played Mostart last week and they fucking gave
Yeah.
Wilson the 2 touchdowns. Like, you motherfuckers, man. But
And your boy Jimmy G showing out.
he's coming in, dude. It was gonna take some time. He was out a year, being injured. I mean, you're coming in from injury. He's out of practice. He's gonna be a little out of sync. He's gonna be his timing is gonna be off, because even though they're practicing, he doesn't have real defenses, putting pressure on him. So all that it's gonna take some time to work out, man, to work his way back in. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's promising, dude, because you're seeing him make some adjustments and come in alive a little bit, and you're like, okay, all right, man, he's starting to get into it again, but.
Yeah.
I mean, and your coach gets the most out of his quarterbacks. I mean, Atlanta has not been the same since he left as offensive
No.
coordinator. So, just the more time he spends with him, the more he's going to improve, just because that's who that coach is.
Yeah, I hope, dude. I'll take a playoff run going through some shitty ass teams. I don't care, because you can squeeze
Hey,
your
we're
way
in the playoffs,
into some
man.
playoffs,
Yeah.
right? And then your opponents start getting hurt and start this and start that, and you're like, dude, we're in the fucking Super Bowl. I don't know how we got here, but I'll fucking take it.
We got a comment under McDermott. Bills head coach in 4 games versus Brady. He has more INTs than touchdowns. Like the upset pick. There you go.
All right. I just think a lot of people are going to agree with that because we're sick of the Pats.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty much my big reason why I think the upset is I want to watch them
Just
lose.
fuck the Pats, yeah. Yeah, just fuck them.
Yeah, man. Texans won. We go to LA and beat the Chargers.
Yeah. I mean, that was a good win, dude.
Yeah,
Considering,
that was a good come from behind win too.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would have given them passing the Chargers in that, but I mean, I don't know. Texans have like a really good team. They have some talent. I mean, they're
I
doing
think
big
the
things.
offensive line is starting to come together.
You know
man.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
This week we did really good against fucking a good San Diego pass rush with Ingram and Bosa. I mean, I don't think we gave up a sack.
I didn't watch the game, but it's
And,
coming from the week before where y'all were kind of touchy, right? That game.
Yeah.
So I mean, dude, y'all have a legit team.
When Deshaun has time, man, that dude's legit.
Yeah.
And
He's a
he's
bad
just got a
mofo.
beast of a receiver.
Oh yeah, Hopkins. Was,
Hopkins is a monster.
ridiculous.
dude, he's
man.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that dude's
But
crazy.
yeah, Powerful win against that D line. Although I feel like, man, every Chargers game, I swear they don't win games by more than 2 or lose by more than 2.
Yeah.
Like every game comes down to
The
Phillip
wire, yeah.
Rivers has to go 70 yards with 2 minutes. Does he do it? Like
Yeah.
every Chargers game back, whether they were in San Diego or now LA, like switch city. No, Chargers games with Phillip Rivers just seems like 70 yards with 2 minutes. Does he do
Yeah.
it?
Well, that's how the Texans games have been going too
Yeah,
this
that's
year,
true.
man. They're going down to the wire. We got beat by a last minute field goal in New Orleans. Won by 1 point against the Jaguars, and then we went by 7. It's getting scary, man. I want some cream.
You're like, hey,
puffs.
man.
I feel you on that.
I
On
want
paper,
some
we
cream
should be
puffs,
better than
man.
this, man. On paper, we should be better than this.
No, but I think, like I said, man, I think the offensive line's starting to come around. Carlos Hyde's been doing really good, even though he didn't do good this past week. But like against that defensive line, it's hard to run, man.
Yeah.
Duke Johnson feels like a fantasy bust though for me.
Yeah, right now he is.
I feel
but
like a lot of us thought he was going to
I
get a
don't
lot
ever-
more
I
touches.
think they're still trying to figure out how to use him more in the passing game. You know.
Yeah.
But
I
who
don't know,
knows,
man. When Duke Johnson left when he was with the Browns, he didn't really have spectacular games. I
He
don't
had
remember.
he had a couple.
He would have spectacular games, then
Yeah.
he wouldn't
And
get,
then fall
he wouldn't
flat.
do
well, then he
anything.
wouldn't even get touches
Yeah.
because he was always behind Chubb.
I
And I think with the injuries, everyone thought he was going to be the go-to back in
Yeah.
Houston and
But-
took him way too early.
But Carlos Hyde, when he was with San Francisco, he was their number one, and he was having decent games. Because there was a couple
Yeah.
times I had him in fantasy, and he was getting your 20 points plus a game.
Yeah.
So he showed that he could be a number one, and it's not till he got traded out that they didn't use him,
Yeah.
right? So Houston picked him up. So I mean, he can be that back, dude, if you feed him the ball and let him.
No, I think
get,
so too.
Let
I
him get in the game.
think Carlos Hyde's going to be our main running back, but there's going to be games where Duke Johnson just pops off because they're trying to stop our deep throw ball to Hopkins and Fuller, and then QD and Duke Johnson will have big games because they're the ones running the underneath routes.
Yeah.
So he'll have games where he gets 6, 7, 8 catches. 50, 60 yards receiving and maybe a touchdown or something, but, it's not going to be guaranteed.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I like the way they look. Defense finally came alive. We put a lot of pressure on fucking Rivers. Watt got 2 sacks. Merciless still showing out like crazy, man. That dude had another big game. Omenahu had a big game. Texas boy. Yeah, man. This week we play the Panthers.
And they're fucking.
Kyle Allen.
I mean, I think you might rather have Cam Newton at this
Yeah.
point.
Right?
Like, Kyle Allen looked
He showed out, man.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I just think Cam Newton's body's quit on him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, he's got that. They were saying he might be out for the season because
That
he's
Liz
got that
Frank or
Liz
whatever?
Frank
Yeah.
foot.
He almost may need to just take a year off just to avoid getting hit.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see how many more hits he's probably taken than every other quarterback since
Oh,
he's
yeah.
been in the league.
Well, it's just
that has to add up.
just because of how big he is and how
Yeah.
physical he
Yeah.
can get.
Well, he was always running and short yardage. He was using short yardage
Yeah.
a lot, and I mean, he was always getting hit
Yeah.
hard. So it's gonna catch up
Yeah.
at some point.
It
and
looks
it's
like
now.
it looks like
And
it
the thing
has.
is like you let this Allen kid in, and he starts showing out, looking good, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh well, what do we need Cam for?
Yeah.
I mean, through 4 touchdown passes, is averaging like 10 yards an attempt.
Yeah.
I mean, that offense was not moving the ball at all the first 2 weeks, and they put up
Yep.
38 points with this kid.
Yeah, except for McCaffrey. McCaffrey's, I mean, that dude's, you're never going to be able to shut that dude out. But,
It's almost like what the Giants were going through. Fucking
Yeah.
Eli Manning, dude.
Yeah.
Nothing's happening. You put this Daniel Jones kid in, and it's like fucking 4 touchdowns, and the guy's running everywhere, and
yeah,
it's like
so
it's a
shut-
totally
shut-
different offense.
Shut the fuck up, Baker. Look what Daniel Jones just did, asshole.
Dude, Gettleman's got to be laughing at everyone. Every fan. Everyone from
Yeah,
the media.
right?
I know they
Talking
did like a
shit.
compilation of everyone's reaction to the pick. Everyone was making fun of the Giants so
Yeah.
bad for this Daniel Jones pick.
Even Baker Mayfield
Yeah.
did it, man. And then this dude goes out on Sunday night and fucking lays an egg. Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
He's like 18 for 36, fucking 50% completion
Yeah, he's
percentage,
bad.
and you want to
They're
fucking
bad.
talk shit about, Daniel Jones.
I mean, no one saw that coming.
Well, yeah, but still,
Yeah.
that's why you keep your mouth shut because you don't know what the kid's gonna do.
Yeah.
And and then all the shit, that the Browns were talking, we're gonna be a playoff team and all this shit, and they're fucking 1-2. They beat,
And they look
They,
terrible.
they beat the Jets with Falk, and
Yeah.
they didn't even look good in that
yeah.
game.
And then I think they have Baltimore next. They've got a
Oh,
bunch of fucking
their
tough
schedule is brutal.
Teams. Yeah, I don't see any wins for them in like the next 3 weeks.
Yeah. And especially when they do play, they're not looking good.
No.
I mean, there's not even like you don't even see a little bit of hope. Like, oh man, shit ain't falling their way. They're looking
I
bad.
feel like with the Browns, with them being so loud and brash this offseason, you either wanted them to be really good because it was going to be fun if they're just chucking it up to Odell Beckham and just talking trash, or you want them to be really bad and just see fist fights
Yeah.
on the sidelines. Like, the worst thing I don't want the Browns to be is like 9-7 and competitive. Like, I want to see you guys be obnoxious and winning or losing, and I want to see sideline
Yeah,
fights and
yeah.
all this shit talking coming back to them. Like, one or the other.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
looking like the latter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
yeah, they're
so
not
their
looking
next
good at
four
all.
their next 4 games are Ravens, at the Ravens, at the Niners, Seahawks, and then at Patriots.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, God.
Good luck.
Yeah.
This will be fun to watch in the media because
Right.
there's going to be some fun press clippings of this team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You see him get in there with Rex Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
colors are you wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's getting to that point, dude, because they came in with a lot of expectations.
Yeah. And I told everybody, I'm like, dude, you gotta. They're still the fucking Browns.
I'm everybody.
I know. They're still the Browns. You even this dude picked Baker
I
Mayfield
did. I drafted him.
as his number one quarterback
Okay.
early.
I bought
So,
into him. Yeah.
early.
I had him in one league, week 1, and I had him on the bench. Or no, I had him starting, and I had Lamar Jackson on the bench.
Oh, wow. Dude, I
still won that game, though.
I started him week 1, week 2, and
Oh.
lost. And then finally at week 3, I was like, dude, you're done.
yeah.
I dropped him.
Week
was
2,
like,
I
no
benched him
more.
for Lamar. That was an
said,
easy
Well, week
decision.
3, you should have lost 2.
I should have, but you fucking suck.
I had the worst fucking fantasy football blunder ever. So I for some reason I drafted Antonio Brown in all 3 of my leagues that I have this year, right? And then my retarded ass. So I'm sitting there, and usually I get up and I watch the morning stuff on ESPN for fantasy football, and I'm watching it, I'm getting ready, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hop on Fortnite for a little bit. So I started playing some Fortnite, get into some matches. I was playing arena, so I was, concentrating. Lost track of time. By the time I look at my fucking clock, it's 12:03, and AB is still in all my lineups.
Oof.
And so I'm like, fuck, dude. So I go and try and change it real quick. Can't change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one.
Which I don't know why you couldn't change it, because AB wasn't on the team. So how would his game have started
Yeah.
if he's not on the team? So I still had Cooper Kupp to put in there because Cooper Kupp played
you had
late
Cooper
night.
Kupp on the back.
Exactly. And then I lose to this asshole by 2 points. I would have fucking blown his ass out by 25.
Yeah, I had James White sitting there with 0 points and Philip Lindsay on the bench with
Oh,
26.
yeah.
But luckily, I had Mike Evans and Russell Wilson.
Oh, there you
and
go.
that was enough points between those two to
Yeah.
win.
But man, I was like, and that happened in all 3 of my leagues. I lost in 2 and 1 and 1. But it was terrible, man. I felt retarded. Oh, I can't say that, right? I felt dumb.
you should feel bad because that was a bonehead move.
But he needed a win. It was his first win in the league.
Yeah,
so
it was.
he's-
I felt good. I opened up my
You're
thing this
welcome.
week, and the little balloons went off and shit, and I was like, yes.
That's always the best.
Wait, so
dude.
does your league, do you have punishments if you're the lowest scoring team?
No, we don't do nothing
I
like
think
that.
I think the ridicule and
Yeah,
the
we talk
shame
a
is
lot
enough.
of shit.
I think it's enough.
Yeah, man, but what did you? Yeah, dude, it was terrible, but it is what it
alright,
is,
man.
man. You got to
It
chalk
was-
it up. Chalk it up.
Yeah. I appreciate the win.
Move on to next
I'm
week.
sure
I
everyone's
appreciate the
going to
win.
be calling in for fantasy advice from the guy
Yeah,
who
right.
started Abe Brown in 3 leagues. Like,
Now they are for sure.
I appreciate that.
we sold that well.
Dude, do you think that guy plays again? Speaking of him, do you
Who,
think?
Brown?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
I mean, his agent was saying
I
that there was
saw
a lot of teams interested, but they wanted to know his legal issues.
I
He'll
saw-
be in the
but
XFL.
What the thing is he doesn't have any legal issues.
Not yet.
Like that. Well, they're civil suits. They're not legal.
Yeah,
suits.
but you get one claim and then you get another claim, and supposedly
but the
there's
thing,
texts and things like that.
I think the team that I think what the teams want to know is like what the NFL is going to do to them.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to take a chance. Maybe they feel like, well, if this is 1 and then 2, maybe there's going to be a 3rd. Maybe there's going to be a 4th. Maybe this is something we don't want to deal with.
I think there's something they know. Like in the Patriots
Possibly,
organization,
yeah.
they know that's still coming that hasn't been
Yeah.
released for them to let a player of his talent go and no one look to pick him up.
Yeah.
The funniest thing I've heard about that is Peter Griffin had a longer career on Family Guy with the Patriots than Antonio Brown did with them.
Antonio Brown is done. NFL will shun him for PR reasons.
I can see him
Yeah,
in
I
a
could see that.
XFL league.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that too, man. I could see the NFL just shunning him. I mean, with all the shit he was talking about, the owners and stuff being able to do whatever they wanted to do. Of course, they're the owners, dummy.
Yeah. It's,
That's the whole point of
yeah.
fucking owning something. You get to do whatever the fuck you want to do with it,
Hey, you're looking at one of those owners right here.
right? That's what I'm saying.
A
Like
fraction of 1%.
that's the reason you do it, you know. But
True.
whatever.
Right? And, I mean, but it is what it is, man.
Would if the 49ers went and got him, would you be upset?
Yeah, I'd go buy me a jersey.
For real?
No,
Would you
I
be
wouldn't.
upset, or you just be like, I don't like the guy, but he's on my team. He's gonna make it better.
Yeah, I don't think I don't.
Would you root for him if he scored a
I,
touchdown?
no,
Jumping out of your
I
couch?
wouldn't root for him. I wouldn't be happy about it. I'd be like,
Yeah.
you know what? I don't feel like he's gonna stay on the team. I feel like just like with the Patriots, like something's gonna happen.
Oh.
And this dude's gonna. No team wants him, man.
You'll just
Yeah.
be counting down to the days. where
Yeah, exactly.
something
I wouldn't
comes
be
up.
excited, but if he contributed to my team winning, I'd be excited they won.
Yeah,
I mean, but I'm not gonna go buy his jersey and root for him or, anything like that.
yeah,
I have some standards.
maybe.
That's debatable. But
And then, dude, Saquon went down.
I saw that.
High ankle sprain. They said he was going to be out for 4 to 8 weeks, I think. Those high ankle sprains are weird, man, because some people come back from them quick, and then some
They can
people
be
just
lingering.
fucking take forever to come back
They
from
can definitely be lingering, and they're the good thing is that they said it didn't need surgery. So
Yeah.
so far the second opinion, the guy said, the doctor said, this isn't going to require surgery. So that's good, because anytime you get surgery, man, you're just not the same after that.
Yeah.
So, and that, and it's I suppose it's a quicker healing without it. Obviously.
Yeah.
So maybe that's all good signs. It's just whether or not he's going to be able to come back and be him, or it's going to be debilitating the rest of the year.
Although what's crazy is, man, I remember like in the early 2000s, late 90s, a high ankle sprain was career ending.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
like he's coming back this season. It's
Yeah.
like, I remember like the first guy who came back from a high ankle sprain. It wasn't that long ago, and everyone's amazed. And now it's
Yeah.
all right, 8 weeks. Like, wow, the difference in how well they can diagnose and heal these injuries on these guys is amazing.
Oh, it's. I mean, you take ACL tears, MCL tears. Those dudes come back so fast
Yeah.
now. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl says you have to choose one. AB or Kareem Hunt. Who you going with?
AB or Kareem Hunt. I have to choose one.
Yeah. Gun to your head right now. Not an AR-15 because those are banned.
And Kareem Hunt's the one that that was like threatening his kid and broke the arm of the kid.
No, Kareem Hunt is the one. Remember he pushed the chick.
He pushed
we
her.
can't even
Yeah.
narrow this stuff
don't
down to
remember?
the
Okay.
2 players.
Tyreek
But-
Hill is the one that punched
Tyreek
his
Hill.
kid.
Okay, Kareem Hunt pushed the girl.
Yeah, and the hotel.
But
remember?
AB is being accused of sexual assault and rape. Man, that's I don't condone either one. Why am I always put in these fucked up situations?
I don't know. Daryl did
Because
it.
it seems like no matter what I answer, I'm fucked up for answering it, because I thought one was less bad than the other.
Are you not gonna pick
I'm
one?
not gonna answer. I'm not
Okay.
picking. I'm not doing that.
Fuck
Because
that.
then if I pick one, it's like, oh, well, you think that's okay, but this is not okay.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I'm not answering that.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
plead the
This-
fifth.
All right. You have that right. You're in the
I
United
appreciate
States.
It's probably the best answer to that question.
Dude, I set
I don't
myself.
want to pick nobody.
I
oh
set
God.
myself up all the fucking time, man. I need to stop doing that shit.
Dude, so Melvin Gordon comes back, dude.
In one of my leagues, I grabbed him, so my running backs are about to be Ezekiel Elliott and Melvin Gordon.
Oh wow.
And I think Marlon Mack is my third.
Jeez, that's stacked.
And I have Aaron Jones.
Yeah, everybody who took that dude early is about to get paid off for it. I didn't think he was coming back this early, man. They were saying like week 8 to week 10 is when I saw he was coming back, but and then he's gonna have big time because Eckler's been going off in fantasy, dude. So he's gonna have a big impact on fantasy value. I think Eckler will still be a good choice as a fantasy running back, but I don't know if he'd be your 1 and 2 like he has been.
And with the running back, I feel like, man, you may almost be better off with the running back starting week 5. Just,
Yeah,
all right, the first 4 weeks, but now you have a healthy back,
yeah,
which
for the rest of the season.
even, the guy's not hurt. A lot of them are just banged up because that's the nature of the position.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like you get a guy of week 5. That's like the best steal.
It's crazy how short those guys' careers are, man.
Running backs.
Running backs.
Well, they're fucking. Dude, their
But you
collisions
thi-
are probably like 60 miles an hour.
Yeah,
man.
but you think like offensive linemen and defensive linemen, like theirs are more,
I
and
don't
it's
know, dude.
every
They're-
play.
They're,
You know,
yeah, but they're not colliding, running 20 miles an hour.
dude, they're
20
saying
miles
it's like
an
a
hour.
car wreck.
Well, every hit is like a car wreck, but the
I know, but
offensive line.
but
if you look at
offensive
them, they're
linemen-
just pushing each other and falling.
No, but it's like a car wreck. But offensive linemen are going at it every single play.
Dude, I don't
Running
know.
back gets what?
Yeah, but,
20 touches maybe?
yeah, but they're running 10, 15 yards, and the other person's running at them, and they're a big collision.
I
Yeah.
think the few differences you see is, the amount of yards carried,
Yeah.
as well as the linemen aren't going to the ground every play, so you're
Yeah.
not looking as much as a knee twisting. So I remember when I played football, I was like, we did drills. You hit and you wrapped and you held them up, because just like going to the ground, stuff gets caught, stuff gets wrapped. And linemen don't have 6 guys hitting them at once for some of these games. I mean, that's a lot of weight on top of you.
Yeah.
It's literally 2 collisions. You're hitting
but
the
then
guy
you always
tackling
got
you,
the-
then you hit the ground.
But then you got offensive linemen where they're hitting a defensive player, and then the running back comes up and runs up on their legs and shit.
I mean, it
Yeah.
happens.
It's just not every play they're not hitting the
Yeah.
ground where the running back is
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
time.
The AB is allegedly, and Kareem Hunt wasn't a big deal.
I'm still not answering that fucking question. It sets me up, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm interested to see how big of an effect that dude has on Eckler, Gordon. How, you know what I mean?
I mean, they're obviously gonna do a split back, right? But I don't know if you can set the hot hand for, if Eckler's been doing that good, you just sit him down and say, hey, man, Melvin Gordon's back. When he was the guy that wasn't here for his teammates and for the team, I don't think you do it. I think, if you're the team, maybe they want to prove a point and be like, you know what, we're giving you Eckler 20 touches and you'll get 10.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a part of the fucking team anyways.
I mean, also, the Chargers need any name on the field they can get, because
Yeah.
they can't even fill up a tennis stadium.
Yeah.
I don't know what the stats of the arena, but I went a couple years ago to a game out in LA in their tennis stadium. I mean, it's like 15,000, and they're actually playing the Dolphins, and there's more Dolphins fans. which-
Yeah.
that says a lot.
Yeah, I've heard that
I mean,
about.
it's like the Chargers need anyone with any sort of name value just to get seats in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, it shouldn't play a role, but that owner's trying not to lose billions.
But it's probably harder for them because they have San Diego Chargers, then you have the LA Rams, then you have the Oakland Raiders, and then you have San Francisco, all within a small area. So your fan coverage is going to be divided on who's the better team.
Yeah, LA loves the Rams. Oakland loved the Raiders, so maybe they'll get some Oakland fans.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Maybe
But I
when
mean-
people start changing, yeah.
Yeah.
LA, it is weird if you go to games out there for how big it is. They really don't get that in the games.
Well, there's so much shit going on
yeah.
there, man.
Because I went to the Texas USC at USC a couple years ago. Easily 75% Texas fans.
Yeah.
And the point, Sam Darnold burned 2 timeouts because they're so loud. And I remember when we played the Rams in LA last year. And the Rams, this is a team on a Super Bowl run. The Packers, we had a terrible year. And you listen to the audio and Goff's calling timeouts, and you can hear "Go Pack, Go" chants, and it's dead silent when the Packers are out. And they're like, "Yeah, Rams had to change the silent count because Packers fans were too loud."
Jeez, that's
And it's
crazy.
like, so it's really weird in LA because everyone thinks it's so big, it's just going to sell it. They don't get into the games, and the Chargers, with them the way they left LA, they just have nothing to get fans there.
Yeah.
They're going to probably just have to rebuild, restart,
They're probably going to move again.
Yeah.
Can you guys ask why Dylan Sanders is so sexy? Asking for a friend. I don't know. Why are you so sexy?
Good genetics.
It might be the fucking 25-inch biceps. I don't know.
Y'all
man.
get to see.
Really?
Y'all get to see the difference.
24 and a
Good,
half?
good genetics, bad genetics.
I'm a mix of fucking something or other. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. But
You got all world,
Yeah, I
world genetics.
I could work out as much as Dylan can, and it just all goes to my gut. I don't know. Man. It's fucking weird like that. I was meant to. I got the fucking roofing body. I guess I was just meant to fucking be roofing. They're like, you don't
A
need muscle
roofer?
or anything for that.
That important concrete,
Yeah,
or,
they're like-
or laying tile or something
Yeah.
like that.
I mean,
They're like, you need to be fatter for more center of fucking gravity, so you don't fall off the roof or fucking,
got to stay lean if you're a stripper. Magic Mike's got nothing on Delicious Dylan.
Oh man. Yeah, man. So, dude. So yeah, Daniel Jones went off right. The Browns suck. That's all pretty much. Minshew won. Dude. I was surprised they beat the Titans. That was crazy,
The Titans are destined to just be 8-8 every year.
right?
The
'Cause-
Titans in the mix.
Dude, they'll come out and blow somebody out, and then the next week they'll look like they did against the Jaguars.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I never gamble on Titans games.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's. But a funny stat about the Daniel Jones. So he had a comeback from 18-0.
Mm-hmm.
Eli Manning, I heard it was 0-46
Yeah.
in games where he was down by 18.
Yep, never done it.
You know,
That's
Eli.
crazy.
You know, Eli was hating life that day.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
he was just so mad on that sideline.
yeah. I want to see. I want to see what that kid does, man. You know, if he could carry it, on to the next game, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, man. I hope so too.
Uh,
You're talking about Jones, right? Daniel Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I picked him up in fantasy.
I did too.
Well, did
Yeah.
you drop Baker and pick it?
yeah.
I sure the fuck did.
Oh yeah. I dropped Baker for Jones, and
I was like, who would I rather have?
Shit.
Goff and Daniel Jones, who looks fucking good,
Yeah.
or Baker? And I was like, dude, I'd rather take Daniel Jones over it, man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my leagues have got Lamar Jackson and Daniel Jones,
Yeah.
and then another I have Russell Wilson. And
I mean,
Jones.
you just
Oh, wow.
look at it like I look at Baker playing, and it looks like he's just struggling, man. Like there's something off
Yeah.
with his game, you know, and the pressure's getting to him. He's making bad throws. It's just it just doesn't look. He doesn't look comfortable at all.
A lot of what I was hearing too is that he's just too small to look over that line because their offensive line is fucking huge.
So
Or it's the thing. Defense has had one full off season to find
Yeah.
his tendencies. I've heard it's a thing where he won't take off and run. He makes one read, and then he just kind of goes and improvises.
Yeah.
And full off season, these defensive coordinators are smart dudes. They watch a lot of film. They're like, oh, so here's the way we stop him, and he's not showing he can now adjust.
yeah,
to that.
it's like, dude, this ain't
And
college no more,
you,
man.
You see that with a lot of guys who, have a little flash in the pan, and then there's film on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the difference is that you can do that in college. You can't do that
yeah,
shit
yeah.
here,
This
man.
ain't college no more.
No.
So he's gonna either have to adjust or be one of those average quarterbacks, man.
Yeah.
That the Browns have fucking had the last I don't know how many years.
God, I do feel for those Browns fans.
Yeah,
if
man.
you ever
it
go to
sucks, dude, they were so happy.
if you ever go to like the Cleveland Browns bar, like it doesn't matter how bad they are.
Yeah.
The fans are packed in there. They're cheering so loud, and they finally had hope this year.
Yeah.
And in one half of football, all their hope
Gone.
went away. It was
Dude,
it was the saddest thing to see.
And then you're called the dog pound. You know, it's
Yeah.
like no,
how high is Brandon over there? Look what he's. You just like watching.
dude.
watching the
Yeah,
background.
he's got
laughing over
got
there,
me
or-
like
I got lots of stuff I'm monitoring over here, guys. Come on,
he's
give me a break.
This
Well,
shit's
no,
got
I
me
hear- I
just
hear
staring
you,
at
I
it,
hear
man.
you chuckling over there, and I'm like, and then I look at our background. I'm like, oh, maybe that's why he's chuckling.
This might be a little bit of both. Might be a little bit of both.
Oh, I got you.
It doesn't stop.
Oh, dude. So did y'all see J Lo and Shakira are doing the halftime
yeah,
show, man?
yeah.
I think everybody wins. You know, everybody does, right?
I
You
don't
think there
know,
would be a
man.
chance of a nipple slip?
I hope
Dude,
so.
imagine.
Okay.
Which nipple would you rather?
of nipples.
Would you rather?
I think I'd rather see Shakira's
J-Lo-
nipple.
All right.
Oh, Shakira.
Yeah, right.
I don't listen to either one of their music, man. Do they even have any?
No,
good
we're not
songs?
talking
Dude, we're
about
not
music.
talking
Oh, you just want to watch them? Y'all just want to
Wait,
watch
do they
them.
play music?
No, I don't know. I
just
don't know
wanna
if they
watch
still
them.
do or not.
So did you go see J Lo's new movie then?
Are you changing the subject? Answer
No,
the question.
I don't
Whose
fucking
nipple
care.
would you rather see?
I don't watch the. I watched the.
Would you
halftime
rather
for
see
the-
Jennifer Lopez's nipple or Shakira's?
I don't know.
Oh, you're such a little bitch.
Bitch,
Dude. You know
why
she's
you always,
watching. That's
why
why
you always
don't
trying to
wanna-
get me in trouble?
At least
you
it's
you want to
better
lose a
than-
fan today or what?
I don't want to lose a fan. She might watch more.
No,
It's
she
better
won't.
than Bruno Mars taking his shirt off in last year's.
Right? Yeah.
No, that was
terrible.
Adam Levine.
Or
I
Adam
That was
Levine.
that was
the
probably
Maroon
the
5.
worst one.
don't know.
I
look,
stopped
I look
watching
forward to
them
all the
after.
commercials, man.
I don't know. During the
care about
halftime
halftime.
show, I'm trying to find the Puppy Bowl. Much better.
Yeah, man, I'm ready for that. You know, that's gonna be fun. It might be
guess.
better than the game, depending on who's playing.
I don't know, man.
I mean, it can't be boringer than last
Dude,
year's
you're
Super
really
Bowl.
not gonna answer, right?
Bitch, what does it matter?
I'm just asking, dude.
A fucking nipple's a nipple. You seen one, you seen them all. It's okay. Don't matter if it's connected to J Lo or fucking.
Oh, it
Shakira.
matters.
No,
It matters,
not to
Not
me.
all nipples were created equal.
right?
It's okay. I think I can live pretty well without seeing them.
Or you might live better with seeing them.
No,
You never know, man.
I don't think so,
Are-
man.
is this on, Brandon? You can turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I
Hit it
heard
harder. Hit it harder.
Oh,
He don't know what fucking button to press over there, dude. Look at him.
there you go.
Oh, sorry. Was that not long enough for you, E?
There we go.
Dude, I just about get into it and then it fucking cuts out on me.
Jeez.
Look at that.
All right. All right.
That's fine. That was a good one.
I mean, can we make it at least like 15, 20 seconds?
How about them Longhorns, baby?
How about them? They looking good.
Mike Gundy, you may be a man. Sam is the man.
All right? Yeah,
You're
dude.
a man. Sam is the man.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
That
Yeah,
was like
dude, we got
13
that.
years ago.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Dude, he goes hard with that mullet though.
He does,
Yeah,
dude.
he
This
can
shit's
rock the
fucked
mullet.
up, man.
Dude, he's like all business up front, but fucking he's ready for the after party when the game's done, dude. That dude ain't no joke, man.
Dude, that game was a lot closer than what it should have been.
You think?
That was a
Yeah.
terrible backdoor cover on the 7-point spread.
We gave away 14 points.
But here's the thing is, Texas in the past years, when they play that's probably their C-plus game.
Yeah.
With the dumb mistakes, they don't win that game.
Yeah, they don't. You're right.
And they didn't. Yeah, the score got close, but they still controlled that game all the
Yeah,
way
that-
through.
well, that's what I'm saying.
And
That's
their-
why- that's
their
what I'm saying.
C-plus game now gets them Big 12 wins, and honestly, that may be the third best team in the Big 12 this year.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not bad, man. They've got a lot of offensive weapons over there, dude. And we shut down their number one receiver, you know.
And
Hubbard did pretty good, but he fucking had
Dude,
like 30 something
yeah,
carries.
it took him 30 plus
Yeah.
carries to
Yeah.
get over 100 yards. I
Yeah.
mean, that's pretty good on our
And
defense.
on offense, we didn't even have Colin Johnson
No.
that game, and that's not slowing Ellinger down.
Yeah.
His numbers are just
Dude,
insane this year.
I love seeing Keontae Ingram going off, man.
Oh, dude,
That
that
dude.
that catch that he had, I think it was in the fourth quarter that he like shook this dude, and then he cut back up the middle and then did a spin move, and oh man, it was so nasty.
Dude, I think them having Roshan Johnson going off like he's been
Dude.
going off lit a fire under that dude's ass.
Yeah.
I can't remember last time we had a solid 1-2 punch and a passing game.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Roshan Johnson, that guy's just become one of my favorite guys. Comes in as a quarterback,
Yeah.
switches to running back, and he looks like he's played running back his whole
Yeah,
career. I
and
mean,
they said he hadn't played since like fifth grade.
Fifth grade,
was
yeah.
the last time he
Last-
played
yeah.
running back.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if you got it, you got
Yeah.
it.
he's staying there for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that's what I just last heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we still haven't even busted open the trick plays with him throwing the ball yet.
No, dude.
It's- people are going to be taking him full seriously at running back, so you know it's going to be set up there.
Yeah.
The OU game or Big 12 championship, you're going to see him throwing a touchdown.
Yeah, dude.
But it's an interesting question because as good as that dude is a running back, could you imagine being a dual threat quarterback, especially if he has an arm?
Yeah, look, we got one. It's Sam Ellinger right
Yeah,
now.
Well, I know, but this is the future coming in.
Yeah.
It's like, would you rather him stay a running back, or would you want to see what he can do as a quarterback slash, runner?
I don't know, dude.
dual
At
threat?
this point, I think at this point, man, I
He
don't
could
know.
be-
I don't
could
know
be
what
dangerous,
I don't know
man.
what he is in practice. I don't
In
know
practice,
how
they're he's running back. He's
no, I
straight.
mean like in the off season. If,
Oh, okay,
If
yeah, yeah.
he was behind our backup,
I think
and
he
I
was
know
third.
He was third, and
third
they're going to
string.
redshirt him.
Well,
but I
because he was a
don't-
redshirt, yeah.
and I know the guy we have coming in is I think the top dual threat in the country.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we might actually have quarterback depth at Texas
Yeah.
after years of not having anything.
Yeah,
so,
how crazy is that?
so yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it depends on how he'll fit in the depth chart there. But man, he looks good at running back.
Dude, he looks good at running back, and I remember their week one, their first week, when they had the lead and they let him come in towards the end of the game. That dude, he when he hiked the ball, he sweeped out to the right, and like off of his non-throwing foot, dude, threw it like 40 yards, like nothing on the sideline, and I was like, dude, this kid's got an arm,
Yeah,
and he made it look easy. Like didn't have to put, didn't have to step into it or nothing. Just it was on the run.
yeah.
And so then that's when they move him to running back, and you're like, oh, fuck, look what he's doing at running back, dude.
Just want to say I love my husband.
I know, babe.
I mean, I guess it's not a bad problem to have when you're like, oh, do we want this beast of a
Exactly.
running back,
Yeah.
or do we
Yeah.
need him to be a beast of a dual threat? I mean, I don't know. Having options is kind of nice
Yeah.
in Texas. I
Right?
feel like
And
we
dude-
haven't recruited as well as hit on our recruits this well in years. I mean, the fact, let's say Colin Johnson's out.
Yeah.
Man, Duvernay went off. Smith, you have
Eagles.
Eagles. It's
Yeah.
like
Epps
Man.
is looking good.
Epps. It's like we never. I can't remember the last time we could have a wide receiver one go down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, John Burt was I feel like our one a few years ago, and he
yeah,
can't
he's
even
like
get on the
5.
field.
Yeah, he's like 5 or
Yeah.
6 right now.
And
They're,
that-
they're deep at wide receiver,
Yeah.
man.
And the incoming class that the recruits they're picking up are
Yeah.
fucking big time too.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's if
It's
we can
getting-
keep
it's
getting
getting
momentum,
exciting.
we're
yeah,
about
no,
to. Yeah.
this is a lot more fun than
shit's about to
the
get
past
turned
year.
up, man, big time. You
And listen,
know?
even this year, our one loss is a really close game to LSU. If we can run the Big 12. That's not a bad loss.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
going to be a lot more one-loss teams with way worse losses than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
There's teams
And that-
whose wins they barely pull off are going to look worse than that loss.
And that game would have been different if we scored those 2 times
Yep.
against the goal line.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's not bad because
Yeah.
I hear some people talking about LSU maybe being the best the college football team
Yeah.
now. You
They're
know.
putting 70 up against everyone else, so our defense actually didn't play them that bad.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, the stats were almost right there
Yeah.
together against
Yeah.
that team. And that's what I hate about us being fucking 11, 12, 11.
I
It's
mean,
like,
I
come on,
hate
man.
how are we behind
But
Florida, who
it's
can
because-
barely beat
Yeah, it's because
Kentucky.
we're Big 12 though, man.
Nobody-
You know,
they don't
they're
give us
not gonna
fucking
show
love.
us love, dude.
And that's what sucks when it comes down to like the Heisman run for Ellinger. It's like, dude, you know he's not going to get love for the Big 12.
Boom.
It'll be some fucking excuse.
OU's gotten the Heisman the last 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, we get the Heisman guys because,
Yeah.
and we've gotten the playoffs and we keep losing, by a point or something. But I think the best thing, if Texas can run and win the Big 12, we need LSU to win the SEC.
Oh yeah.
And then that makes us be like, dude, we're right there with that team. That game could have won either way.
Yeah.
And then next year, I mean, I'm already pumped for that.
I say, even if they finish in the top 3, you got to look at Texas like, dude, we held that
yeah.
team. We were right there.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we could have won it.
If we win out, dude, we're going to the playoffs. But we
Yeah, I
have to
think
win
so.
out. We have to win
And
out.
I do worry about our secondary against
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
It's just they're young, man. They haven't,
And now Green's out.
Green's
so
out. Caden Stearns is hurt. I haven't really seen what they diagnosed what he had yet.
It was like a dislocated shoulder, I believe, and they gave him like 4 weeks.
Stearns.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like
No,
four
no.
painkillers.
That was Green.
Green
My bad.
was
That
a
was Green.
dislocated
Dislocated
shoulder.
shoulder.
Yeah, 'cause
And they
Stearns
gave him
was-
4
dude,
weeks.
Caden Stearns is a fucking beast. Man, I was watching. I was there live at the game, and I was watching that dude fucking limp around the field the whole game.
But he was
And
still
he was
turning it
still
up.
fucking out there making plays all over the field, man. And then he went up to get that interception and landed. I guess he landed on his. I don't know if it was his knee or his shoulder or his ankle. And but man, that kid's got all kinds of heart, man. All kinds of heart.
But that's what makes a fucking championship team.
Yeah.
When everybody's playing for each other and not an individual like, I'm fucking hurt or I'm feeling sick, I'm not doing this. You know,
Yeah.
they all want to stay in the fucking game to help each other win.
I think that
That's
precedence
huge.
got set right from the beginning when you had a guy switch positions because we
Yeah.
were low. Like the team you can't not like how this team plays.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're playing big time for each other, man, and that's dangerous, dude. That's when anything can fucking happen. And it makes you hype for the next fucking game. You're like, dude, I
Oh,
cannot wait for them to play again.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I can't wait.
Yeah. We got West Virginia next, and then Oklahoma after
then
that, man.
Oklahoma.
No game this week. We've got to buy.
Bye
Dude,
this
I-
week, burn some couches
It
the next
sucks,
game.
man.
I don't, the buys I feel like fall out pretty good in our schedule.
Yeah.
We got some guys nicked up. A bye week here. I don't mind that being the bye.
Yeah, because Colin Johnson, I think they said it was a hamstring, right? So he might be out for a week or two more.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
But like
hopefully
I-
the bye can.
But I don't
Yeah,
think
but like
matters.
we said, it doesn't
Dude,
matter.
Tevin
on offense,
Duvernay.
man. Yeah, Duvernay is fucking.
He's going off, dude. That dude
That
looks
kid-
unstoppable,
And
man.
he's fucking physical, man, for being that small, dude.
Yep. I'd like to see his yards after catch because they
Yeah.
gotta be.
They
up
have
there,
to
dude.
be
They
just
gotta be up there.
absurd.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake Smith has been showing out. That kid's been good. There's been a tight end, the Texas tight end sighting. Fucking Brewer's been playing pretty
Yeah.
good. I can't remember the last time we
had a
mentioned
tight
a freaking
end.
tight
That was,
end.
yeah, that was
Was
making
it-
plays.
Was it Jermichael Finley?
Was that- yeah, Swaim did decent, but like legit part of the offense was probably
Like
Jermichael
Finley.
or David Thomas.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
Yeah. I'm excited though, man. It was fun, dude. You should have gone. This dude had a free ticket, man. Free ticket to go to the game.
Why would you
Didn't
say
go.
no to that?
Exactly.
Well, because there was 2 reasons, man. 2 reasons.
You
One,
believe that, Brandon?
Why would you pass that up, man?
Exactly.
I'm about to fucking tell you.
Let's hear your reason.
Okay.
All right.
One, my back was fucked that whole day.
Oh man.
No. I mean,
That's
literally.
why you tailgate and drink.
No,
Uh,
literally,
you
I
won't feel
couldn't.
it.
I couldn't stand, dude.
What
It was.
happened?
I don't know. It fucking went out. I
I
went.
thought you got a new back.
I did, but I've been having lately issues with it.
Oh shit.
Take it
So
back,
I
get your money
couldn't-
back, man.
I couldn't fucking stand, so I was
Warranty.
like heat and fucking ice and heat, and I was like, dude, there's no way I could go stand right now because I could barely stand.
Yeah.
So that was the
You
main
didn't
reason.
tell me that though.
Well, I know, but then we had made arrangements to have my birthday party for my dad, and he was coming over to watch the game, and I was like, dude, I can't flake on that either.
Yeah, you can.
I said I made those fucking plans after we talked about it, and you were like, oh, I only got one ticket, and that's it. And I was like, man, fuck Oscar.
All right, as far as excuses go, that one's actually not that bad.
Yeah. I didn't know about the back.
So the back was
thing.
legit, dude. I've
Yeah.
been dealing with some back shit, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but
I didn't know that, man.
yeah,
Been working too hard, dude.
I don't know what it was, man. Fuck, I even stopped playing. I was like, I gotta stop playing disc golf until it fucking gets better,
You're not
man.
gonna hurt your back throwing
Oh
frisbees.
yeah, I'm fucking tear that shit up, man. So yeah, it's been pretty bad. So
Yeah.
that was like the main reason why I was like,
Okay, well I can't give you too much shit now.
I appreciate it.
Damn it,
But I wanted to, man. I was looking at the pictures. I was like, man, it looks like fun.
dude, it was a lot of fun, man. They played that what is that fucking song that they play?
Journey,
Journey, yeah.
Don't
And-
Stop Believing.
Yeah, they play "Don't Stop Believing." Everybody's got their cell phone lights
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
dude. It's pretty sick, man. I was like, dang, that's fucking nasty. But dude, it's cool, dude. It's a good atmosphere now. It's
Dude,
not
the atmosphere is so different
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and the past years that I've gone, man, like I said, it was quiet. You know, it was a bunch of rich people just sitting there watching the game, not making too much noise. But now, man, there's a bunch of kids. Everybody's making noise. This old lady, this is like 80-year-old old lady, was screaming at our kick returners for going after the ball. I'm like, dang, she knows her football, dude.
And she probably has no filter. Like,
Yeah,
like why does she care?
She was like, what
She's
the
probably the
fuck?
most brutal one
Like,
out
why,
there.
why the fuck are they going after the ball? I was like, God, dude. I was like, it was pumping me up. But dude, that shit was terrible.
Oh.
But the punts were super short because the wind was blowing in that way. Those punts were going like 20 yards.
Then just let them go.
Well, that's what we were saying. But also, you gotta. I don't because your fielders, your punt return
Yeah.
team's running down there, so you don't want them to get hit. You know, because the same thing would happen if they touch the ball. You know, the other team could recover still. But you know, Jake Smith, that one was on him for sure, and Brandon Jones for sure, man, because he ran up like 15, 20 yards to go and get that one, and then he tried to slide
just
him and
fucking
catch it.
drop
I'm like,
it. Yeah,
dude,
you're
just
like,
let
come
it
on,
go,
dude.
man.
It's like he wanted to cost that game for everyone who bet Texas -7.
Right. Yeah, dude, it was rough, man, but we pulled out the W,
We
man.
got to win. That's all that
Yeah.
matters, dude.
This team in like a C+
Yeah.
game can still win conference games, which we have not
Yeah.
been able to do in the past.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, we bring our A game, we probably win that game by 20.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I believe that.
Fucking
Dude, you see
legit.
they found Jevin Sneed dead?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Have they found an official cause yet?
I haven't.
There
I
wasn't too
haven't
many
seen-
details.
Yeah,
and then he was
I haven't
found
heard
dead.
Any
The
details?
only
other
thing
than
I
just-
saw was they said it wasn't foul play. That's the only thing I saw.
Or
But
was it self-inflicted? Or,
exactly, I haven't seen anything yet.
Or maybe he accidentally overdosed on something, or I mean, shit like
I-
that. Shit like
I
that
don't know,
happens.
man.
Not saying like drug overdose, but there have been times when people take cold medicine and
Yeah.
mix it with other shit, and then they fucking die. And it's like,
Yeah.
dude, you got to be careful with that shit.
Yeah, there has been very little details, I feel like,
Yeah.
on that.
Yes.
Like, all I've heard is he's dead and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been super quiet, man.
I'm sure they're doing the investigation now, and they're waiting for the toxicology and
Yeah.
all that shit to come out, and then they'll give an official.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's sad, dude. He's 32 years old, man. It's terrible.
that's crazy. That's my age.
Same
But dude,
here.
I remember that dude coming in, and he was big time. He was way bigger. He was a way bigger prospect than Colt was. And he was the one that was supposed to come in and take over after VY.
He was a 5-star. I mean,
Yeah, he was a 5-star.
I think he may have been #1 in the country, but he was a universal 5-star.
Yeah, and he was supposed to, like I said, man, he was supposed to step into VY shoes, and then fucking Colt beat him out, man. And the rest is history. But he ended up transferring to Ole Miss and had a couple good seasons. Then they went to the draft. I don't think he got drafted.
No, and his second year there at Ole Miss was really disappointing.
Yeah.
They dropped him out.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it sucks, man. Longhorn goes down. That's crazy, right? We've had what, two?
2. Yeah,
Two this
Yeah,
year,
Cedric.
Sedby and
Snead.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Rest in peace.
Yep.
They were
Rip.
both in their 30s. They're the
Yeah.
same damn
Yeah.
age. Or said B was 35 or
Yeah, I think Sed was a couple of years older, but still insanely young.
still crazy.
Yeah.
Man. And crazy circumstances. Like
Yeah.
one's on a bike and the other's fucking who knows, you know?
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, a couple other college games to keep an eye out is Notre Dame versus Virginia. It's a top 25 matchup, and then K-State versus Oak State. That might be a pretty good game. I want to see how good this Kansas State team is, man, because they've been beaten. I mean, they really haven't played anybody, but still,
It'll be a game to watch.
yeah, a good Big 12 game to watch.
There any other rank versus rank this weekend?
No, those
That's it?
were the only two that were ranked.
Wow.
Had ranked, and Oklahoma State's not even ranked. I just saw
Like,
that one because it was a good Big 12
You're
matchup.
not gonna watch
think they will by the end of the
Alabama
year.
play New Mexico or some shit.
No, no, Alabama's still playing high schools right now. They might move up to a D2 college next week.
Fucking crazy, dude. It's crazy.
I guess USC Washington's too ranked,
Yeah, that one was, but
but I don't think either's that good.
yeah, that's
think-
why I didn't write
And I
that
think
game
Washington
down. It
will
was,
smoke them.
yeah,
Actually.
I don't think USC's that good. But yeah, man.
Florida plays Townsend.
Yeah.
God, I hate the Gators.
Is anybody playing McNeese State this week?
Michigan. I want to see Michigan, dude.
Why? They
'Cause
lost.
I know.
They got
Yeah,
smoked.
I'm watching the fucking shit show over there,
They
dude.
got smoked.
Fucking looking at Harbaugh and
Your
like,
boy.
dude, what's gonna happen?
That's your boy.
I don't know what happened over there, dude.
Man,
He can't. He was at San Francisco and we were doing some good shit.
I mean, he went from what Stanford was a top 5 team,
Mm-hmm.
hottest coach, goes to the NFL, takes the Niners to the Super
Yep.
Bowl,
With Kaepernick.
and
That's
then
a fucking miracle. Kaepernick's a miracle.
it's like,
Calm down, dude. I'm not gonna take that shit over there, man.
and then what is last year in the NFL? I think he won like 2 games, and then he goes to Michigan. And I read the funniest thing was a guy asked him, he's like, "So you're like 0-8 against Michigan State, Ohio State, and Wisconsin." When you were supposed to be the greatest college football hire, and it wasn't even a question. He just goes, "Yep."
I mean, that's the thing with him. He's not a shit talker, dude. He
used to be, I feel like.
after his last loss, man, he said it's on the fucking coaches. We got outcoached. We got outplayed, outcoached. I mean, he's taking responsibility.
It's like the guy just forgot everything he knew. I mean, he
He
went
might-
from one of the hottest coaching hires, and
So,
it's
like, what the fuck's going on?
And in the NFL, like he went from the savior to he can't win a game. It's like what?
He might just be done, dude. He might just not have no love for the game right now, and he's just like, I'm done.
He doesn't seem to be as intense anymore,
Yeah.
and I think that's what biggest thing. Is just like his intensity died.
Yeah.
But it is weird to see a guy with so much momentum and it's
crash
just
like
gone.
that. Yeah. Yep. He just lost the love for the game, man. That's what happens, dude. He has no thrill in it no more. Just doesn't care.
Yeah, it must be something like that.
I don't know if he doesn't care.
Because I can
just
see it
think-
in his eyes, dude. The passion is gone, man.
You
I mean,
think so?
he
His,
does sound different in
His,
interviews.
his khakis are a different shade. They're like a darker shade of brown now.
He's
It's like,
no, if he
you don't even
stopped wearing
care.
if he stopped wearing the khakis,
there's
you
a
know,
problem, yeah.
He's really done.
But I
He's
remember
really
back, like with you guys, he's like, "We're gonna play with intensity, unbeknown to mankind." I mean, he was insane off the wall, and he's just like quiet
done.
now.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Sad.
weird, yeah. But it's just weird how a coach
Would you
could go
take
from
Would you
so
take him
hot
back
to
to the in the 49ers?
Fuck yeah.
in his
Hey,
career.
he left on good terms. Other than his last year was kind of, you
Yeah.
could tell he had other shit
mean,
planned. But
The different colored khakis, hardball, you still take?
Him and
I think they would brighten up,
But
man, when he got
don't-
over there.
But he comes with the new khakis, not
Yeah.
the old ones.
Yeah, I think-
Now
I
you
think-
still want him.
Yeah, I think the new sun hits him, the California sun, and he's like, yeah, I can rock this.
him and Kaepernick come back at the same time. What do you think?
I don't know if I wouldn't take Kaepernick over Garoppolo, man. I wouldn't, but I'd
He
take me
took
some
you to the
Harbaugh
Super
back.
Bowl, man.
He did, but he's been through some shit. He's weathered some shit, and I don't know if he's the same quarterback. And besides, dude, I always had a problem with just the way it didn't seem like he read defenses well. It didn't seem like he went through his progressions well.
Yeah.
It just
I don't think
You
he
know.
did
No.
go
Yeah.
through progressions.
it
He
just-
was
you never saw
one
that.
progression,
Yeah, and then run. And and it just worked. Maybe it was Harbaugh's game plan, defense, that they made it work, and it worked. But I'd rather have a quarterback like Garoppolo who can step back, read progressions,
Yeah.
look at the defense, and move the ball. Because in the future, that's what you want. Because
Yeah.
you want him to call audibles and change
Yeah.
up plays and be able to do what a quarterback does. He's a fucking captain on the field, so
Yep.
he's a leader. So I'll take it.
Yeah. That's
Is
pretty
he
much
still
it,
with
man.
that porn star?
No, they broke up.
Yeah, they
Man,
broke
I
up.
just remember the nicknames were funny, like Jimmy Grope Below.
Yeah, we looked that up last week, right?
Yeah, he hit Pound Town with it and said, "Hey, baby, season's starting. I gotta go.
Yep.
I need my legs and my energy for the field."
Now we're tackling the serious 49ers questions.
Yeah, man, that's pretty much it for college. Baseball, playoff race. You ready for the playoff? See, you ain't even been watching, right?
I like to root for the Astros, but they
Yeah.
don't show the game. So and
Yeah,
I don't
you
have
gotta
the
get
I don't have the
AT&T, bro.
MLB. I don't have the MLB anything.
Well, even if you get the MLB thing, you still can't watch them.
Oh, they're still blacked out there too.
It's AT&T channel.
I
have to
switched
get-
from AT&T.
You have to get AT&T.
Yeah, baseball
them.
I'll watch the playoffs, but I don't watch anything
Yeah.
regular season. Just
That's a long season, man. You gotta love it to watch it. To
hoping,
keep up with it.
pulling for my A's to make it.
Yeah,
I used to, in college, I worked security for their AAA baseball team.
yeah.
So I was actually Raleigh Fingers bodyguard one night. So
That's pretty cool.
so yeah, like they're the only team to have signed me a paycheck.
This fucking Beaner had to go to the restroom again.
He made sure to point at his water bottle down there. He's been down in it pretty good.
Yeah, what a woman.
He's got a tiny bladder.
tiny planet.
He could never work on the NFL Red Zone. There's no way.
Right? Yeah, so the MLB playoff race, so the AL teams that are going in are Yankees. Yankees won the division, Minnesota won the division, and Houston won the division. NL, Atlanta has won their division. The Dodgers have won theirs, and St. Louis is still, I think Milwaukee's like one game back from them. So that the division winner's still up in the ground, but I think they're both making the playoffs, Milwaukee and St. Louis. And then Washington's the other wild card. And then wild card is Oakland, Tampa Bay, and Cleveland. Cleveland's is within, I think, like a game and a half of Tampa
Yeah.
Bay, and
And
Oakland's
two.
Oakland's up, right?
Oakland's a half
2.
ahead of Tampa. So yeah, they're
Yeah.
2.
So what? There's like 4 or 5 games left.
I think so.
They
I
might
mean,
be
it's-
close to locking it up, man.
Yeah, I feel like one more win and lost by Cleveland, they should be there.
Yeah, there's only like 3 games left, 3 or 4. Yeah, so man, dude, I don't see. To me in the AL, dude, the Oakland has been playing really good too. And the weird thing is they've played the two really good teams, the Yankees and the Astros. They've played them really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, there's that one series I remember just getting the score updates and like they were putting up runs
Yeah,
all over
dude.
the Yankees.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I still see one of those 2 teams making it to the World Series. The Yankees or Houston. And then on the NL side, I see Atlanta and the Dodgers, man. I don't even want to pick between them 2. But I think the Dodgers, oh man, they're so good. Their offense is so good. World Series going to be Astros versus Nationals, like I said beginning of the season. No, not the Nationals. Dude, none of the 300 guys made the playoffs.
That's crazy, right?
It is crazy.
Dude, I saw something crazy sad in baseball. It's like the 8th year in a row that the record for strikeouts and home runs in a season's been broken.
Is it?
Like people, that's all they do now.
They don't care
But
about
supposedly
it no more, man.
the balls haven't been tampered with.
Yeah.
You know, nothing's been tampered with. But everybody's breaking their home run
Yeah.
total.
But it's also got a lot to do with the change in swings. Like everybody's moving to creating the most launch angle now.
Yeah.
When you used to, go to everybody would teach, hey, you got to hit down on the ball, right? Now they don't teach that. They want to create as much launch angle and lift as they can. So everybody's swing is different. But
Everything's either a home run or a strikeout.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
both
so-
records are getting broken in years in a row.
It's weird, man. What are you gonna chalk it up to? Like, are the balls being juiced, or is everybody just learning how to hit home runs
Dude,
better?
when the MLB owns Rawlings, the ball company, I mean, there may be some
Yeah,
shit
but
going
could
on.
it just be that, or is it somebody, or is it like I'm saying, is everybody just figuring out how to hit home runs better
At one
with
time,
spin rate, and all that shit?
I mean, I guess, but
Because the Astros didn't get crazy starting pitching till what, a couple years ago when they started talking about spin rate.
yeah,
I mean, it could be something
You know?
similar to what you saw in the NBA where, oh, wait, we can win shooting threes.
yeah.
And now everyone's shooting threes. They're like,
And you-
okay, these pitchers are gotten so good that we can't really play the bases. So let's just swing for the fences.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of what you've seen in the NBA and switching from, the center dominant game to where centers,
Yeah.
I mean, they're
There
not even,
aren't any,
they
yeah.
really aren't. They're just
Yeah.
another forward.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Who you got? Who you got in the World Series? Or you got to check.
What? I don't know. I
You
don't watch
picking
a
the
lot of baseball.
Astros.
Astros for sure, dude.
Fine.
I don't want to jinx that. I don't want to say too much about the Astros because I feel like I don't want
Why?
to jinx them.
You're gonna jinx them?
I don't want to keep saying, yeah, they're fucking good. They're gonna be in the World Series,
don't
dude.
even watch it.
They're unstoppable. I still don't want to hype it up too much because
Oh.
I feel like it's gonna crash, man.
Okay.
But they're doing good.
God, you're afraid to answer anything
I
today.
know, right? What
Like,
are you doing?
No one's even setting you up on this one.
Did you
No.
go to the restroom? Are you gonna answer that question?
Yes, I did. Fucking water, dude. As soon as I start drinking a lot of water, man, it fucking I got like the bladder of a 2-year-old.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I need to bring
Jeez.
some diapers
You're
in.
getting
with me
old, man.
When I fucking come over here, I need to wear a diaper.
You're getting old.
Mm-hmm.
You know, old people got to go to the restroom a lot.
Yeah, I'll do it next show. And you'll just see me fucking drift off into a happy little satisfying stare, and just let him go. Just let him go. Don't ask him nothing right now.
I was gonna start fucking smelling in here and shit. Brandon, it's time to change Ernest.
Why does it smell like old people and urine?
Maybe we get a show sponsored Depends or something, man.
Fuck
That'd
yeah,
be
dude.
I feel like that's an untapped market.
Right? Get one
Like-
with our logo on it.
Fuck yeah.
It could change. The logo would appear when he goes.
When he
so that way we would know.
Dude, those diapers are the best. Well, they didn't have those around when you had kids.
Depends. When I
No,
was a kid,
the diapers. When you had kids, because you had them, 20 years ago? They didn't have those kinds of diapers where the color changed.
Oh no.
That's what I'm saying.
I was
Because
like,
you're
dude,
old.
we didn't have fucking cloth only, man. I mean,
Y'all had cloth only?
no, I said we didn't.
Oh.
We had Huggies and whatnot, man.
No, they
Yeah,
got diapers now where they pee and then the
Shit
line
changes
turns
color.
blue.
So lazy parents don't have to keep checking; they just look for the color.
Yeah.
Fucking lazy shit.
Fucking waste time to check.
Yeah, dude, be a fucking parent.
No, you
Check to
wanna
make sure
save.
they're all right. Hey, did
What
my
do you
parent go
do?
piss? Or did my
parent-
did my kid piss? I don't know. Did they shit? Well, let me grab them and put them up to my fucking nose and smell. Yeah, she shit. Let's change them.
But what do you do if you can't smell?
Fucking open it up and look. I'm definitely not like,
you ever
oh,
stick your finger in there,
I don't know if I've ever
pull
did
out a
that.
chocolate bar?
I'm sure at some point I did.
This is great birth control.
I'm sure at some. I mean, I did. 3 kids. I've done just about everything.
Yeah. What does it say? We got a comment from Jose. I hate the game like it is with players swinging for the fences and how the shift and defense is sometimes so extreme and no one can hit the opposite side.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
it is what it is though, man. Like, I mean, you're getting paid a lot of money to hit home runs.
Yeah.
And then and hitting to the opposite side, man, it's to me it's weird, dude, cuz it's not that easy. It's not that easy to hit, to go oppo. You especially if your swing is a pull hitter and that's what you've been doing all your life and you made it to the big leagues as a pull hitter, it's kind of hard to switch your swing to hit the ball the other way.
And I just think the irony of people getting tired of home runs in baseball. I never thought I'd see that.
I know, right?
I remember like back in the day, it was chicks dig the long ball.
Yeah,
and
they don't
the,
score enough. Baseball games
McGuire,
don't score enough.
Sosa bringing a bunch of fans in.
Yeah.
The Baroid Bonds era.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I never thought I'd see it when people were complaining about how many home runs there are.
but I think
Yeah.
that they're still there because they want to bring in the younger crowd. Because the younger
What?
crowd
The
today
home
has
runs?
a short attention span.
Yeah,
So if you just see a dull game that's 3-2 all defense, it's kind of like you're not gonna bring in that crowd. Their attention span is low and they want to see shit like that. The home runs. They want to see a fucking 9-11 game, 10-11 game,
yeah,
and everybody dropping bombs. And I think that's what, in a way, MLB is trying to do is expand to a different crowd.
Yeah.
You know, because you have too many baseball purists nowadays that don't want to see the game changing at all. And it's like, dude, you know, you got a generation of kids growing up playing video games, and their action is always going and
Yeah.
changing. And you got to catch their attention span, or guess what? MLB is going to die when the purists die.
Yeah, it's
kinda
like,
like-
their fans die.
Yeah.
They need new fans.
Yeah, you got to bring in the next generation. This is how you do it, man.
Yeah. It's kind of like with you. If we don't keep your attention span, you just drift off.
Dude, fucking Brandon put this bullshit up, dude. It's had my fucking attention the whole time, dude. I'm just like caught in an endless fucking loop over here. Way to go, fucking Brandon.
Hey, man, that's what I do.
said put
That's what I do.
the logo on, and you go put some trippy ass shit
No,
on.
man, I figure it's just a good changing background.
It's changing, all right. I'm focused on the next fucking change. That's the problem.
It's like Hypnotoad.
I'm like, what is it gonna go to next? What is it gonna go to
It's the
next?
same.
Look at that. I
thing.
feel like I'm going down a fucking tunnel, man. It's just trippy as hell.
You're crazy, dude.
It's the Mandelbrot set, in case y'all
All right,
didn't
I gotta look away, or
know.
else I'll just
Right.
stay right.
Fucking zone off, dude.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
That one's funny,
Dude, it's legit. I told you.
That was better than the McGregor one.
Yeah, it's way better. But you need to find the one with Samuel L. Jackson where he's like, surprise, motherfucker. That's what you need. You need to like blend them together.
All right, man. Surprise segment. This is where we step away from the sports a little bit and we just start talking about stuff that Ernest thinks of.
Hey, can I say that? Can I say that I'm surprised that we didn't fucking talk UFC? Or did y'all talk about
Why?
that shit when I went to go piss? Because you always talk about bullshit UFC.
There's not any good fights coming up right
There's
now.
the BMF belt. That's becoming a whole story. I mean,
Dude, that fight's gonna be
belt's
crazy though.
I think that belt's like costing $100
I just
grand.
fucked up.
Yeah.
The Rock,
you did.
The freaking Rock is bringing the belt in. The Rock
Yeah.
is in on the BMF belt.
Okay, let's get into that
Does
a
it
little
stand
bit
for
right here.
bad
right here.
motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Did you see? Did you watch that fight I told you about this weekend?
Fuck no, I didn't.
Dude, so it was so crazy because they start fighting, right? It's the main event, last fight in Mexico. They start fighting, and within like the first 10, 15 seconds, the dude, they kind of throw a little bit, and then the dude sticks out his hand and pokes the other dude in the eye.
On accident?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they end up stopping the fight because the dude can't open his eye.
yeah.
And that's how the fight ends.
I mean, it sucks, but if you can't open your
Well,
eye,
you
you have to
can't
call
fight.
it.
Well, yeah,
you have
but
to call it no
everybody
contest.
was pissed off, but it was like 15, 20 seconds, and then the dude gets poked in the eye, and then the fight's off.
The shit happens, dude.
But I was thinking, I was like, fucking Ernest is going to talk shit because I told him it was going to be a good fight.
Yeah, it was a good 15 seconds, dude.
But they're going to fight in 4 weeks again.
They went and did that
They
shit.
can clear them that fast?
Yeah, well, it's because nothing happened.
Yeah, but the weight cut and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that they're going to allow 4 weeks.
Yeah, that wouldn't have. That don't surprise me, man.
Yeah.
That's some shit I could roll into the ring and poke someone in the fucking eye.
Yeah.
They'd be
That's
like, dude, I
crazy,
didn't
man.
fucking lose. I didn't fucking lose.
I did it.
I
motherfucker.
didn't fucking lose. Fuck you.
I feel like I couldn't even get Khabib and poke him in the eye. I would
Oh,
be
dude.
taken down before I even
Yeah.
got my poke halfway there.
Khabib's a different story.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so dude, the Area 51 raid is going on. Have you seen that? Have you seen pictures of that
Dude,
shit?
I saw like nobody there.
There was
Dude, I saw some pictures today where there was a bunch of fucking people there.
the funniest thing I saw was a reporter talking and someone doing the
Yeah,
Naruto
yeah.
run behind
Run
him. I was
behind.
like,
Oh, yeah.
that dude's a spirit animal right there.
Have you seen? You got pictures of that or no, Brandon?
Yeah, I'll pull some up.
All right.
I haven't seen it. So when is it officially going down? Was
I
it
don't know.
supposed
You want to go or what?
Fuck no, I don't.
It already happened. It
I'd be
happened
the-
on the 20th.
Right?
Yeah, it happened already.
So now they're just out there partying.
Well, I think it's
just-
done by now. I think they're all back in their mom's
Oh, really?
basements.
Yeah.
Dude,
No, so nothing happened.
You didn't
No.
want to go, Brandon?
Hell no.
there's
Nothing
been a
fucking
pretty
happened,
funny
dude.
meme about that in the Vatican.
Oh, really?
It's been going around. It's like, all right, the U.S., if we take Area 51, Europe, you have to take the Vatican. We got aliens, you got predators.
That's fucked up. Oh. But dude, they didn't even raid it. They just went like, go stand outside. You fucking liars.
Yeah, a bunch of pussies, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. You know, if y'all start all fucking 200,000 people start raiding, you know,
Look at this fucking guy, dude. Like those are your people.
they
dude.
they jump the fucking fence and start fucking running towards them and raiding. I guarantee they're blasted with something that knocks all them motherfuckers out instantly. And they're gonna wake up and it's like 3 days later and they're back on the other side and like, oh.
What if they
What if you're the first person to like see an alien?
What if they? What
They
if they?
wouldn't even get
Yeah,
close,
that would
man.
be sick.
They wouldn't even get close.
What if they knock them out and then they take them inside to use as sex slaves for the aliens?
Yeah, like
Well, then you'd be the
That would be
first
sick.
known person to have sex with an alien.
Right?
Dude, do you think that's why?
But nobody would know though.
Do you think that's why the Navy came out and said that those spaceship videos were real and that they were gonna investigate how they got leaked?
I don't know.
Did you see that, Brandon?
Yeah, I saw
The
that.
the one of the singers from Blink 182,
Dom
he's real into it. Yeah,
DeLonge, something like that.
they
yeah.
supposedly leaked the videos.
Yeah,
and the
of
Navy officially came out and said they're real.
Yeah.
We're not gonna deny.
Well, they
them,
pretty
but-
much said, "Hey, yeah, it's right that these are UFOs, and the fact that we don't know what they are."
Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone forgets UFO does
Yes.
not mean spaceship.
Don't
Well, yeah,
tell that
but-
to Ernest because
but-
he'll get mad.
But if
dude.
you
Look,
if
he's
you
about to
see
get
if you
heated.
see the videos,
Yeah.
the things floating, it's rotating. You have trained combat pilots watching it, and they don't know what the fuck they're looking at
So
or
would
how
you,
it's moving.
So would
And-
you say it's unidentified?
Well, yeah, I know what it
flying
fucking means,
object.
but I mean, they can obviously tell a drone or some
Sure.
shit from something
Yeah.
that's out of this world that they've never seen.
I mean, I
before.
think in the hierarchy of believability, credibility, like pilots, shit like that, are probably pretty up there, right?
Yeah, but what if China made some like crazy shit that nobody knows about yet?
I mean, I guarantee that's a thing.
I think it'd be Japan.
Yeah.
Like everything
Japan?
from Japan's from the future. I feel like,
For real?
dude, their trains go like 200 miles an hour.
They got blowjob machines.
Well, where was it? Was it
do
it
they
Japan
really?
where they had those
I think
sex
it was.
machines?
I
Or
think
was
it
it
was.
China?
China.
Was
China?
it China?
Yeah.
I can't remember. You might have to Google that again.
Here we go.
Right? I can't remember who it was.
It was China.
It's not blowjob machine.
It was a
It's
sex machine.
no, it's a
Chinese
semen
blowjob
extractor.
It was China.
That's what they called it. It was to be used in sperm donation. See that you're gonna pull up some crazy shit. You got to put in semen extractor.
Man, I'm fucking.
Fucking blowjob machine.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
those
Yeah,
are
there.
my-
Oh.
there.
That's it.
Yeah.
Dude, that looks painful. Like, that doesn't look
Dude,
pleasurable.
it's supposed to
It
heat
heats
up.
up.
Too.
Yeah, it heats up to 98.6.
Yeah.
For like body temperature.
So it feels real.
I'd be so afraid of that thing like
Dude,
blowing up.
you just squirt some.
Would you
water
try
in
it for the show? Would you try it?
Dude,
We're gonna fly you to China
I wanna make
tonight.
Sure, I want to make sure
we got a round trip ticket. Leaves tonight.
before I
going
try this,
for
I
it?
want to make sure it's not one of those vape things that like blows up.
Oh shit!
Like that's not the way I want to go.
It's like one of those Galaxy S8 phones
Yeah.
that blew up whenever you charge them or something.
Yeah, China, all their products always break down. I don't want that thing breaking down.
Is it China or is it Japan?
It's China.
If it's China, no way. I don't trust that product.
Chinese? Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. I don't know, dude. You know they got some crazy shit over there, man. Know what I mean? So it could they could be flying some shit around without telling anybody.
I mean, don't worry. If the aliens come here, they're just gonna see the humans be like, "We're getting the fuck out of here."
Yeah, that ain't no lie.
Like they're gonna hear like 10 seconds of
Look at these
talking
dirty
to-
motherfuckers.
Dude, these people are fucking morons. Like we're the like we invented space travel from light years away
Yeah.
to find this. Dude, these guys
They'd
are
look at
idiots.
us like we look at like earthworms or something. Just be like, look at this fucking nothing. You know?
But dude, how cool would it be if you went to like the jungle and then you saw like some chimps, you know, like making fire or like making weapons to go fight some other chimps. You know what I mean?
You don't know much about chimp. You do not
Like,
want
that
to
would
see
be
a chimp
crazy.
in the wild.
No, they've
They've already said that
like,
they're making a step in evolution because
yeah, I've heard
there's
that too.
there's videos or photos of them actually using spears of spearfish.
Yeah, I saw this
No
in
way.
them.
Yeah, and they said it's I think it's an orangutan and he's holding onto the tree and he's spearing into the water.
Get
and
the
they said
fuck
they
outta
said
here.
this is the first step of their evolution that they're learning how to use tools
That's
to
crazy.
to hunt.
There's like 12 movies about this, and in all of them, the humans become slaves. I don't like this.
yeah. No,
But dude,
you-
it's so
Plus,
crazy.
you
can
know
see
how,
the video, the
how
pictures
mean
of it.
chimps are?
Yeah, they're
They
fucking
like
mean as
premeditate
shit, dude.
murder for like up to 2 years, and they like to kill by ripping your face and balls off and letting you bleed
Yeah.
to death.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a chimp in the wild, let alone an evolving chimpanzee
Yeah.
who's designing
Yeah.
weapons.
yeah, dude, they got
That's
pictures of it.
terrifying.
It's like the Planet of the Apes movie.
Yeah.
where they're like, dude, you know, they have an advantage over us because they don't have to wear clothes. They can be outside in the weather and not, you know, Not like us pussies
They don't
where we
bitch
gotta go
about it.
inside and shit.
Not
And-
only that, they got fucking thumbs on their feet. They can grab and swing.
And they're
I
straight.
could grab shit with my feet.
Bitch, you can't grab a tree limb and swing from it.
All right, maybe
And the,
not.
and the difference in strength between a human and a
Oh,
chimp
yeah.
is absurd.
Yeah.
And we haven't even gotten to them using the gorillas yet to fuck us up. The chimps are already way stronger than us. And
All
they're
you gotta
not
do is
gorillas.
get a pet bear.
I'm not gonna find one. You're not gonna find one.
Get a pet brown bear. A brown bear will fuck a gorilla
Hell
up in
yeah.
a heartbeat.
Yep. Well, that's where we're going. We're gonna be fucking slaves to a bunch of
Bears?
silverbacks. And, not bears. Bears aren't doing shit but sitting by rivers, hibernating and eating their fucking fish.
Dude, they're hunting.
It's the chimps that said, dude, we gotta, our food ain't coming to us. We gotta learn how to fucking hunt and fish, and they're fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Chimps
If
are
they-
way more aggressive than bears too.
Yeah.
Most bears are pretty passive
And plus,
and chill.
don't they share like 98% of DNA with us?
Who?
Fucking
Chimps?
What's
Yeah.
that? Then the bonobo shares like
Yeah.
really close to 100. Those things are freaking weird to see. They're like just little 3-foot tall furry humans, and they just
Yeah.
fuck 24/7. Like shit. I mean, that's all they do. I remember, yeah, one of the few classic college I paid attention to anthropology. And we watched this video of bonobos, and it was like, this is weird.
Fucking freaky.
Dude, this is just a giant little 3-foot tall furry human orgy.
Jeez. I'm gonna look that up.
Man, that's crazy.
New set of porn to watch, man. I'm getting tired of
Monkey porn? I
Yeah.
ain't watching no
I
monkey
just
porn.
scroll through all this porn now and nothing gets me off. Gotta watch some crazy shit, you know what I mean?
I'm,
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
I think you lost everyone on
watching monkeys fuck ain't exciting, man. I mean, it may be for like entertainment value. Like, look at those little motherfuckers go, man.
Yeah,
That's some crazy shit right
it's
there.
funny to watch,
But I ain't doing it with my dick in my hands.
Ernest is like, that monkey's ass is as hairy as mine.
Look at that monkey ass boy. Look at that motherfucker go. Shit. But I ain't doing it with holding my dick.
Dude.
That's
Dude, so I watched that movie Brightburn. Have you seen that one?
yeah. It's crazy, right?
I've
Have you
heard
seen
about
that?
it. I haven't seen it
Dude,
yet.
it's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It's like if Superman
Was
came
bad.
and then turned bad.
Yeah.
They have a lot of stuff of evil Superman out. I mean, you have
Dude,
those
it's
Injustice
crazy.
video games,
Yeah.
which are great. And then The Boys basically is about a Superman who's
Yeah.
obsessed more with his social media. And
That
following-
I
that
gotta
series
finish
was
watching
that
that
series
shit,
was
man.
crazy too.
Dude,
I
man.
gotta
but
finish
the
watching
the
that.
Homelander guy just was awesome in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Fucking weird.
But it's like evil Superman is like, it's kind of lame as a good guy. Like, oh,
Yeah.
we don't know what to do. Here's Kryptonite as a bad guy. It's like, dude, this guy's gonna fuck shit up.
But I mean,
That Brightburn movie is
the
legit.
Brightburn is legit, but it's kind of like if you were born and you had those powers and you just didn't have the right frame of mind, what would you do?
Are they making that into more movies or no?
I think so. I think they said that may be the start for the what did someone say? Dark Justice or some shit like that. Dark Justice League. It's like the bad side of the Justice League.
Oh,
I mean, they haven't been doing too good on their cinematic universes at
No,
Warner Brothers.
they fucking
You had the
suck.
one that the Mummy was supposed to start and it sold like $10 million.
But you figure they want to compete with like Marvel came out with Deadpool, which is rated R, and look how
Yeah.
good it did. So they were like, well, let's take our
Yeah.
shot at a rated R, dark kind of movie, and it was good.
I mean,
what movie?
that's what the Joker.
Brightburn.
The Joker's really.
That's rated R.
Yeah,
Why?
because of the violence.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, as far as their R-rated superheroes, I mean,
Dude
they're
kills
hoping
his
the
mom.
Joker
Yeah.
really takes
Dude,
off.
did
that.
you see that like warning memo that went out
Yeah.
about the Joker movie?
Yeah.
People were gonna shoot it.
But do you,
But
I
I
mean,
don't
what
know.
what happened? What was it? What
It
did
was
say?
it was like I don't know if it was like a memo or
No,
something.
it was
that
like
somebody
a.
sent out.
It was
Well,
like
it
an
was-
army sent out. It was
Yeah,
like
the
a
military.
Military
Supposedly the
sent out
military.
a warning about the premieres of the Joker that like there's plans of people going to shoot up
terroristic
the
threats
theaters.
have been made that theaters
Yeah.
will get shot
Well,
up.
it happened with
In
the Dark
Colorado.
Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Dark
So
Knight.
like that kind of similar
yeah.
thing.
Except it sounds like
but that was just like one.
yeah, this one
was
sounded
one
like
dude.
all the premieres like there's like a big plan.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a military.
Well, if
thing.
the
It was
military comes out and says it, they must be getting threats from somewhere.
So you're
Yeah.
not gonna go watch it?
not
no,
opening
I
night.
am, but
Yeah,
I'm not going. I'm not going to
wait
the
a few
premiere.
weeks.
I'm
You're
gonna
like,
wait.
I'm
on
gonna
it.
wait for the couple suckers to go watch it first.
yeah, I
and
may,
then-
I may try. I may look for it on Reddit or something. No, I mean I'm gonna go see it, but it won't be
But-
opening night.
Yeah, I'm not going opening
I
night.
saw that. It was pretty crazy, man. But what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Not die.
Not-
don't go.
Not go opening night. Go the next day.
Hey, they could ban guns from the movie. Oh wait,
Yeah, you can't take guns into the movies, man.
Yeah, that.
So everybody sees everybody
you know,
that.
before the opening, they should have just Beto go and take everybody's guns, and then we'll be good.
Well, I mean, you say take it like they're gonna buy it back. So
No,
you can
he's
use
gonna
the
go
cost.
take it.
Well, yeah, but it's
He
a
said, "Hell
mandatory.
yes, we're taking your
Hell
guns."
yes.
He didn't say, "Hell yes, we're buying back your guns."
Well, a
he said,
mandatory buyback.
He said,
is how
"Hell
he
yes, we're
phrases it.
taking your guns."
Yeah.
We're screwed either way because, obviously the
I wanna go watch the
warning
movie,
comes
though.
out. The guys planning to see the warning. They're like, hey man, we'll just
They're
go
like,
the
hey,
next
might
day.
as well. They're
Yeah.
expecting it.
No,
That's
they'll
what I'm
just
saying.
be like,
Hey,
we'll go the next day.
Let's
just
just
go the next
push
day.
it back a week, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They won't expect it a week from now. I don't
That's
know,
gonna
man.
be
It's fucking-
fucked, dude. Now nobody's gonna want to watch that movie.
And
Dude,
it's-
it looks so fucking incredibly
and the
good, man.
reviews have been really good, but
Dude.
yeah, I mean, the good die young, so I'm fucked. I've already outlived my life expectancy. I don't need to
Right.
make it easy.
I don't know, man. I'm so looking forward to seeing this movie, man. But it's just,
Yeah,
it's,
dude, it looks
it's
really
fucking
good.
shit that like nowadays you got to be fucking fearful of doing anything,
You
man.
ain't gotta be scared, dude. Just fucking get some balls and go. I'm going.
Oh yeah, and possibly get them shot off. What good does that do you then?
I'm dead. What the fuck?
Well,
it was
you
my
could
time.
have.
It was my time to go.
You could have prevented it if you didn't go see a movie.
It was my time to go.
I guess.
You know, you don't
Dude.
ever get to pick when you go, dude.
I think things just go to the early showings when there's like the breakfast. Because that's the best food at the Alamo, and no one shoots people up at breakfast.
Yeah.
Like who the fuck does that?
They're not
Yeah, you're
even
a
up
fuck-
at that time.
Like they're still planning. Like you go to the breakfast showings, you're good.
Yeah, you're a real asshole if you go shoot somebody at breakfast.
Dude, I'm trying to
man.
enjoy my eggs, like my mimosa. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Oh man, I saw that dude, but I was like, I don't know how legit it is. You know what I mean?
It was covered by a news source, and they said the military said this.
Was it covered
so-
by a news source? I haven't seen it yet. I saw it on people's Facebooks and shit, but
I've seen
you
it
know
from
how
a
that
bunch
shit
of
lies.
different sources? So.
Yeah.
But you don't know if people are just throwing that out there, trying to scare you from what happened in Colorado with the Dark Knight, and that was the movie the Joker came out in, and you,
But
just,
see,
you
this is
don't
how
know where
you
it
get.
started.
This is
Man.
how you get controlled, dude. People control you with fear.
It's working.
That's when you gotta say,
yeah.
"Fuck that shit."
I'm
man.
not gonna
I
go
ain't
see it
scared of
opening night.
Shit.
If you go see it opening night, don't tell me about it because I don't want to know. I want to see it on.
What
my
if I die? Wouldn't you want to die with me? We'll both go opening night.
No, man.
I'll protect you.
I'll go to your funeral and say I told him
Oh,
not to
that's
fucking go.
I told him
I
not
told
to
him.
go.
Yeah.
We talked about this on the fucking
Yeah,
podcast.
they'll be like,
We
does
have,
anybody?
we have
anybody-
video. We have video that shows I tried to prevent
Yeah,
it.
it'll be like, does anybody have any words? And I'll go up and say, I told him not to
I
go.
told him not to go.
And I'll
You
go
could-
sit back down.
You could go. You're gonna replay where you
Yeah.
told me
Yeah.
on the big screen.
This,
Look,
this is
right
me
here.
telling him
Jared.
not to go. I tried, guys.
Sorry,
And then I'll go sit back down.
it's kind of weird, man. I don't know, dude. It's such a. It looks like such a good movie though.
And
man.
all the early reviews said Joaquin Phoenix just crushes the role.
Well,
Like,
dude, he's a
amazing.
beast, dude. I love that guy as an actor, man. He's so good.
I mean, he looks just freaky in
Yeah.
the trailers alone. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the music, for whatever reason, that music they put behind the trailers,
Uh-huh.
dude, that shit just like it like brings it all together, man. It's like creepy as fuck, man.
Yeah. Dude, I started watching the Handmaid's Tales. Have you watched that?
I heard it was good though.
Have you watched that?
no,
Oh, dude, it's so crazy. I'll
I
let
heard
y'all
it's
watch
good.
it.
I
That
heard- I
shit's
heard it's-
fucking
I've heard it's
crazy
good.
though, bro.
I got so many shit I want to watch, dude. I started watching The Righteous Gemstones on HBO
That sounds terrible.
with Danny McBride and what's that fucking other guy's name? I told you the old dude, Danny Glover. No,
Danny
Goodman. John Goodman.
John Goodman and Adam Levine, the comedian, and it's pretty funny, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny shit.
Hey, coming back around to that letter, yeah, the Army's Criminal Investigation Command received an intelligence bulletin from chatter on the dark web. Ooh, scary place. They
It's
think
so dark.
if there is anything, like it's probably to come from the incels, which are y'all familiar with? The involuntary celibate sect of
Is that something like
people?
incest?
No, y'all have
Yeah.
never heard of incels?
no.
It's
I've only held up
it's-
out cells.
It's a group of people who pretty much only exist on the internet, and they are just really bitter people because they label themselves that they're involuntarily celibate.
Oh, Antifa.
So, no, not Antifa.
Oh, but they don't get laid either, right?
Well, no, but these people are usually like they're pissed because like they feel that women owe them sex, you know, just
Oh,
because
shit.
like just all kinds of shit, and they're really fucking just extreme in that, and they feel that it's that they have a right to, and by them not having sex, like they're jaded in this life, and yeah.
So when your friend
really
says
great
he-
people,
When your friend says he can't get laid, you should be afraid.
Right?
I wouldn't go that far. These people are just you get bored.
So-
just
My
just
boy
Google
Jose
incel.
says, let's go, JJ. They can't hit
Hit them up
all over. I don't know. You don't. I mean, I don't know how many
I mean,
celibates
yeah,
there are
like how many sex deprived men are there that
Right?
can't get laid? Like,
to get
I'm
a
kind
group
of-
together,
And then
man.
you got the conspiracy theorists.
man, I'm kind of
Or
actually,
it'll come from our government. What'll come from our government? The
The hits.
celibates.
There's a lot of military to go.
There
to
is
all
a
the
lot
theaters.
of military. So you.
yeah, but how many guys
Oh, man.
are sex deprived in this country right now? Like, I don't know. That number might scare me.
Yeah. There's a lot of lonely dudes out there, I guess, man. They go fucking get some hookers. This is why prostitution should be legal, man. Fuck.
That's
Yeah,
a big
I-
argument for that.
I think we've just legalized prostitution
right now.
Right now.
Everybody wants to go watch Joker.
Yeah, dude, they're taking the movies away from us. Like, let's get these guys with no game laid.
Fucking
Just let them get a
celibate
hooker.
turds. Damn. The attacks. The attacks on the Joker movie are gonna come from our government. I don't know
Yeah, I
about
think
that.
that's what
Dude.
he's getting at.
What do you think about that, Brandon? You think
Nah.
the government will shoot up some theaters?
Nah, there's no. I don't see a motive there for them.
Yeah.
doesn't
I mean,
Well,
the
yeah.
typical gun control
the
thing,
motive.
but that's
The motive is scaring people from going to the theaters. Like
Yeah, that's what
Ernest.
they want. They want
Or maybe
they
maybe
wanna
the
push gun
government is
control.
looking to push
gun
getting
control.
hookers back and
Right.
tax it. The government's trying to
We
tax
want
that hook.
hookers.
The government's trying to tax the hooker money.
Yeah. Dang man, I don't know, dude.
It's working.
So you're not going opening night, right, Brandon?
nah.
I'm not
Okay.
going opening night.
Just to be safe.
I mean, I didn't plan on it anyway.
Okay.
I still
But now
want to
you're
see
really
it.
not going.
Yeah, I was like, no.
I
the
actually
fuck did
always
you not plan
I
on
go to the
going?
day because I like
What?
the Alamo's breakfast food.
I planned on going at some point
How you not plan on going like fucking opening night? Like
Well, you're not
because
planning
honestly,
on
hey,
going on
hey
opening
guys,
night.
listen, like
no, I had.
I
Planned,
don't care.
I had planned on it before that shit came out. I
Yeah.
was hyped for it. I planned on it. I'm saying, how do you not plan? But you said I don't care.
Yeah. I
Hey,
don't care.
9/11 was an inside job. Fear and control. I'm still not afraid to get
At
on
a
an
minimum, the
airplane.
government knew about it.
I'm not afraid to get on an airplane. Ernest is, right?
I'm not afraid to get on them. I just don't like flying. Period. I just
But if you got
The-
on
the-
one and you saw a Muslim dude get on, you'd be like,
no.
I gotta get off.
I've flown on them with Muslim people on there.
Oh,
But I.
So you've
it's-
been aware of them on
yeah,
the plane.
It's the whole physics.
you're
thing.
wrong, B. You are wrong, B.
Honestly, I
It's
just
the whole
sleep on
physics.
planes.
Yeah, I can't-
Yeah.
I'm never even awake from when they do the whole fasten
Seatbelt
your
stuff.
seatbelt. Dude, I'm already passed out. I
Dude,
get
I
on a
wish I could
plane.
get on-
I
yeah.
fall asleep. So if something happens on the plane,
Yeah,
I died peacefully and dreaming about who knows what.
yeah.
yeah. Oh man, I don't know, dude.
It's the physics of the flight.
I might.
man.
I don't
what
know.
physics of the flight do you?
Just the way they're kept up. It's like, oh, it's just fucking
High and low
speed
pressure?
and lift. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like
It's amazing.
It is.
But
it
it
is.
freaks you
It's
out.
like fucking magic, dude.
But
it's like
yeah, but it
yeah.
works.
But it
It's
freaks
safer
you
than
out.
driving.
it works.
is.
A lot safer than driving.
Yeah, but it's still that when you're in the air, you're like, dude, there's nothing holding me up but the wind going underneath these wings. It's fucking.
I'm more
ridiculous.
scared of Austin drivers than being on a plane.
Fuck
Yeah,
yes.
that ain't no lie.
They're terrifying.
True, man. I saw a news thing that they said Austin is like the most congested city in fucking country now.
I believe it.
Some bullshit. It's fucking ridiculous.
I believe it.
It's crazy.
Man, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, let's
You-
just get
you-
these.
you still
Let's
gotta-
get prostitution legal before this movie comes
Right?
out.
And then pay for everybody's. Every man go out now. First one's on me.
I don't have that much money.
Not me, but the government. You know, the government's saying that.
I don't think they have that much money. That's gonna be a lot of dudes who are paying for it.
Would you ever pay for sex?
Fuck no.
Like if you couldn't get it. Like if you couldn't have.
No.
If you were just like an awkward dude
No.
that couldn't have
No.
sex,
No.
you wouldn't. You just
No.
go out and not having sex.
First off,
That's why you'd want to shoot. You'd be one of the guys shooting up the
First off-
fucking opening night.
first
of the
off,
Joker.
I'm full blown OCD, so I couldn't mentally do it. I couldn't.
If you got a really pretty one, yeah.
No, it would.
What
What
if
about
it
like
was
the
like
ones in
a-
Amsterdam, the red light district?
It would fuck me up mentally, man.
What about like Pretty Woman?
no, dude?
Julia
I
Roberts?
couldn't. I could not.
You're a liar.
Okay.
Brandon, would you pay for sex?
I mean, haven't we all?
Yeah, kind of.
Haven't we all in a
So
roundabout
yeah,
way?
you're a fucking
I
liar.
mean,
You did pay for sex. Pay for sex every night.
Yep. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yep.
I'm sure Chloe puts them out.
Cleo.
No,
Cleo.
you.
No, I said I fucking wouldn't.
Yeah, but you pay your mortgage and shit.
What?
You
I pay my mortgage?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got to supply
You
a
ever
house
buy
for my
your-
kids.
You ever buy a lunch for your? Yeah, but before you had kids, did you pay rent?
Before I had kids.
Did you go out
Yeah,
to
did you
dinner
ever
with
take
your
a
old
nice
lady?
date to try to get some that night? Like that.
Or you
We
just
went-
never
we-
spent any money on your old lady?
No, we did.
ever?
We went out and
Okay,
we
so you
spent money
paid
and had
for it.
dinner. No, I didn't have sex and then give her money afterwards. Said thank you.
Yeah, you,
you
took
gave
a
it-
dinner
you-
first.
No.
You paid money first.
No.
and
You
then
paid
you went.
first.
Okay, but prostitutions you don't pay them with dinners. You pay them. You fuck them
Hey,
and
you
then
never-
you,
maybe
and then
she's
you say, "Here's
hungry."
some
Yeah,
money."
maybe she's hungry enough to be like, "Hey, go get me a sandwich.
Oh,
I'll
now-
blow you."
Now y'all are stretching shit. Y'all are stretching it to try to put me in that fucking box, and that's not.
Give me a 12-inch
Fuck you.
Subway. I'll take your 12-inch Subway.
Dude, if I buy, I'm fucking her with the 12-inch Subway.
That sandwich is gonna fall apart, dude. There's no way.
No,
Not with them prostitutes. I fucking throw that motherfucker in like I'm fucking Johnny Football,
Throw it
dude.
in sideways.
Shit, dude. God
It's
damn.
fucking, it's going.
That's
Fucking
crazy.
torpedo that motherfucker. She'd get more enjoyment anyway, so it don't matter. I mean, come on.
Okay.
But seriously, dude, I don't do drugs, and I wouldn't trip on acid or anything like that. And you think I'd go have sex with a prostitute?
You don't know if you would though.
I fucking know it.
Bro, I'm gonna get you high one time.
No,
DMT. I'm gonna slip it into your
dude,
drink.
please don't. I will call the cops on myself.
You're gonna thank me.
I will be the motherfucker who calls an ambulance or the cops thinking I'm fucking dying or something.
No.
I could get a nice side gig if they legalize prostitution. Yeah.
Right? There you go. There's another
Yeah,
avenue
be
for you
a-
to.
Yeah, I mean,
you
I'm
can-
wanting equal opportunity here. I'm for both sexes
We
getting.
go to
Equal
Vegas,
pay.
man. They got gigolos in Vegas. She should be
Yeah,
living
they
out
got
there.
a fucking show on like Stars or some
That's
shit.
where you should be living, dude.
Gigolos.
Yeah.
You ever watch that?
No, but
It's fucking weird, man.
Dude,
I don't know how much that stuff is true though. Like it seems like real setup.
I don't know, man. I don't watch dudes getting paid to have sex
Why not? It's weird.
because it's dudes getting paid to have sex. I don't watch them.
Whatever, dude. You
Don't
got
judge my
such a
lifestyle.
fucking high moral standard over here.
I just
Jeez.
don't watch dudes. I don't fucking watch it, man. I'm sorry, dude. Do I gotta watch everything you watch?
Yeah, if we're gonna be
And if I
talking about
don't,
it.
and if I don't, then there's something wrong with me. Maybe there's something wrong with you.
Nah, I'm normal.
Speaking of shows to watch, have y'all watched Letterkenny?
No.
No, come on.
Dude, I was trying to figure out what that show was called.
Yeah, that's what it is. Letterkenny.
Letter
Watch it.
Kenny.
Yeah.
All
One
right.
word.
yeah, I've just been binging Vikings, trying to get in.
Dude, Vikings is a
Well, I'm gotta
legit
get
show.
in character for Halloween.
Yeah, that's so. Oh, you're getting in. You're
Right.
doing
Dude,
some
I'm
Ragnar.
gonna get this braided.
I was gonna call
And
you.
I've
That's
already-
the nickname I was gonna dub you
Yeah, I've
with.
already
Is the
got this.
Viking.
So obviously, yeah, I'm gonna get the hair braided, give me an axe. I mean, I'm getting full into character too. Like, it's gonna be bad. Like me, just on Sixers, gonna be raiding. Like, don't look back. We're not going that way. If we die tonight, may the Valkyries welcome us to Valhalla. And memorize all his lines. Like,
You might get arrested for like racism or some shit, dude.
Possibly.
racism.
Yeah, little Aryan. I don't know what do you call
White
it?
supremacists
White
or something?
supremacists.
What does that have to
Aryans.
do with
A
Vikings?
Valkyries?
They're
I
the
don't know.
ones. Well, the Vikings are the ones that like started.
The Vikings?
No, the
Yeah.
Vikings were like the first to intermarry between different races.
I thought they didn't because
No,
they
they
wanted to
did.
keep their bloodlines.
No,
clean.
the women like up in Nova Scotia, they're in Canada, the natives in Canada,
Uh-huh.
they're cool with
Damn.
Yeah,
the
but
Vikings-
the Vikings, they plundered and fucking. That's what they did. They would go and rape fucking.
Yeah, but I
towns.
didn't think they married them. Like if you well, that was the Saxons. The Saxons aren't the
I mean,
same, right?
the Vikings are shockingly progressive. They're the first culture where women had equal rights in divorce. The woman could divorce the man, and she got half the shit.
They were supposed to be the first ones that came here too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Leif Erikson.
Yeah. Yeah, I've read up a little bit on
No,
that.
the Vikings were more advanced than people give them credit for, but then on the battlefield, they're just absolute savages.
Yeah, we already know something is wrong with Jay. There ain't nothing wrong with me, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai free streaming on YouTube.
I'll
Nobody
watch it.
cares.
Bitch, you take that back. That's fucking Daniel LaRusso you talking
Yeah,
about.
but it's not the
He
same.
fucking crane kick you right in that fucking nose.
It's not the same without that hot chick.
Well, I'm gonna fucking watch it.
Whatever, loser.
I'm gonna get me some Johnny and Ralph, Danny.
Oh, you
Dr.
watch
Daniel.
two guys do that.
Fucking kicking ass doing martial arts.
They're
Fuck
not
yeah, I
kicking
will.
ass.
You fucking watch UFC all the time
They're
and
not
get your
kicking
dick hard.
They're not kicking anybody's ass.
Motherfuckers jiu-jitsu and roll around on the ground and naked fucking hold each other and
Yeah,
your
like
fucking
you don't
dick's
like
hard.
that kind of stuff.
Only when they're completely naked.
Such talking about weird shit and all that to watch. Anyone ready for Big Mouth season 3 coming out this month?
What's that?
Big Mouth?
I've never
Oh,
heard
it's
of
a
it.
it's a cartoon on Netflix about puberty, and like they have a hormone monster. His nose is a dick, and they just all they do is like the kids learn to like jerk off and
It's
shit.
on Netflix.
Dude, I think
Yeah.
I gotta watch
What the
this.
Yeah, it's
I
about
never heard of
puberty.
that.
Yeah,
That sounds funny as shit.
That's crazy.
yeah, Big Mouth. And it's literally a show about puberty. It's this cartoon, and it's messed
Sounds
up.
fucking awesome.
Damn,
It sounds fucking awesome.
dude, you gotta watch. You gotta watch The Handmaid's Tale though.
I'm watching The Righteous Gemstones right now.
No, you
And
gotta
then,
switch it
I'll
up
find
because
something.
I'm not watching that right
What
now.
is The Bridesmaid Tale? Is it on Netflix?
for Bridesmaids Tale?
Handmaid?
Handmaid.
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's on Hulu.
Okay. Is this the one where she's like
Yeah.
Big Mouth is
Big-
hilarious.
she's like a the Hebrew chick? Not Hebrew.
No,
They're like a religion.
they're white people.
No, but they're kind of religion thing, aren't they? Like Mormons or some
No,
shit?
they're like they're Christians.
She's escaping her.
They're Christians.
Christianity?
They're Catholics. No, you got it all
I don't
wrong. Just
fucking
watch
know.
it.
I don't fucking know, man.
It's crazy, dude.
Don't tell me why. Why is it crazy? Tell me why.
No,
You got 10 seconds. Talk me into it.
you
Go.
gotta watch it. I don't want to
Go.
ruin it for you.
Just give me a quick
Okay,
rundown.
so the
Because
the
see,
premise,
he said hormone with the penis nose, and I was fucking like,
You
dude,
were in.
I was in.
You were
Dude,
in.
So hit me with
so,
it.
so
Tell
the,
me.
the premise is so like the world is going to shit. People are being sluts and people are killing each other and the world's going just kind of like it is now,
Time.
right? Yeah. And so then they said God comes down and like punishes everybody by not having women able to have kids. So then there are only like a select few women that are able to still have kids. So then all the higher ups, like all the like
Bishops and cardinals and shit
no
like that?
no they're just like government people,
Uh-huh.
but they're the ones that take over, and then they're the ones that are able to have kids still. So then they get these girls that are still able to have kids, and then they take them into their house, and they all they do is just have sex with them,
They got
so they
reproduce.
can reproduce.
So, you're saying in this show you could just go around banging chicks, not pull out, and you're not gonna ever have a kid?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Everybody stop. He's like, I'm in.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
It's fucking crazy, dude. But it's like
What
it's,
time does it take place in? Is it like the future time?
Yeah,
or-
it's futuristic. Not futuristic, but
It's like
it's
near
like
future
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
You
yeah.
watched it?
Sounds like
No,
a good
but
planet
I've
to
heard-
me.
Crazy, man.
I've heard a lot of people explain it that like it's the way the world is currently going.
It could be
because
well, that's
how
that's,
oppressive it is
I
to
think that's-
women and everything.
Well,
Well, that's what I've heard.
yeah. I mean, we're not oppressive to women. Like,
But the way the
like-
way that the trends are going is the way that I've heard it explained.
not right now, because women.
Well, no,
have
not
more
right
rights.
now, but the way it's going to.
Well,
lead
because
there.
in this that like women can't even read. Like they can't read books. They
Yeah.
can't watch TV. They can't have jobs. They can't do nothing like that. The only job you could have is like making food at home and then getting banged.
If you had your option of the two, which one would you take? Making food or just getting banged?
As a guy or a girl?
As a guy.
As a guy?
Yeah.
I'm,
If it was swapped.
I'm getting banged though.
Wait.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh wait.
I'm
No,
making, I'm making, I'm making food.
like so.
I'm making food, bro.
So either
Fucking
I have to
Emerald
make
Lagasse.
food for her, or I have to bang her.
No, she
no,
bangs
she
you.
bangs you. You're getting pegged.
So she's like on top, then like just banging the shit out of me.
She's on top, inside, next to, behind, all of it. It's whatever
Okay,
she
I'm
wants.
not getting
Okay,
banged, man.
okay.
I'm making some food.
How-
making some food.
This is a really important question.
All right.
So like with what she's banging me with,
The object.
so
How big is it?
how big is it?
It depends on her mood.
I mean, well,
I'm not chancing it, man.
I'm not.
I'm not chancing it, dude.
You
I'm
don't
a
wanna
fucking Emerald
chance it.
Lagasse that shit up
Yeah.
in the kitchen,
Bam!
bro. Fuck yeah.
Kick it up a notch.
Yep.
looks like I better learn to cook.
Yeah.
All day, dude.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know, dude. But yeah, dude, it's a crazy
Handmaid's
premise.
Tale.
It's a crazy premise.
When I again don't find nothing else to watch, I'll watch it.
No, like you need to go home and watch it tonight.
I'm not gonna go home tonight and watch it.
It's
But
crazy, dude.
I'll give it a
Watch.
look.
He's gonna go home tonight and watch Big Mouth.
Right?
Dude, he's way more into the hormone monster. With
Right.
the
Dude,
dick
That sounds
nose.
just fucking hilarious, though.
So,
You're gay.
I got adult
I
summer
can't
camps.
I can't watch gigolos, but you could watch fucking something to teach you how to jerk off.
It's cartoons.
I'm not watching dudes jerk off. I'm watching someone teach me.
You're gonna watch a dude with a big dick. On
But
his
it's
nose for
cartoon. It's not a
nose.
real
It's
dude.
his nose.
It doesn't matter if it's a cartoon dick or not. So
Yeah,
you can
but-
watch gay anime and be all right with it.
But he may
But
not
he's-
be jerking off. He may be
Okay,
just
but
blowing
what
his
I'm-
fucking nose.
No.
But by your logic,
He's also got a fanny pack of living dicks. They're furry. And like he tells the funniest jokes. He's just like,
I'm in, dude.
like how do you
So
He
gay.
fucking opens up his fanny pack and fairy dicks come out, dude.
and he's like
Fucking
telling the
I'm
kid
in.
to like he's telling the kid to get a blowjob and he's like, just stick like your dick right in her face and just go, dinner is served.
Dude, you know you're gonna
I
go home and
might
watch
go
that
home and watch
shit.
that, dude. That's crazy. I
That
never
fucking
heard, how the
sounds
fuck did we
legit.
how the fuck have we
Yeah,
not heard
how
of
have you
that?
not heard of
I don't
this?
fucking
This is
know,
hilarious.
dude.
We're like the biggest pervs on the planet, and we haven't heard of it.
Yeah, I go to adult
Obviously
summer camps and we
not,
have
right?
different themes, and one of them was Netflix and chill night. And I went as the hormone monster, so I'm walking around with a dick on this, and I'm walking to people. I'll take a sip and my jerk and just.
God
That's
damn,
fucking
man.
crazy.
Dang.
I'm gonna
so,
have to, I'm more excited about watching that than I am Handmaid's Tale.
I know
man.
he's.
I gotta say, dude, I'm fucking pretty excited.
all right, man. So don't go watch Joker opening night.
Watch it at your own risk.
Yeah, at your own risk. You were
You
warned
heard,
here.
yeah, we warned you. Watch it at your own risk.
Let's
And legalize prostitution, and we can prevent that.
Yeah.
2-minute warning.
Dude,
2-minute warning.
it's like fucking 5 weeks already.
Huh?
It's like 5 weeks ago
It's week
already.
4.
What the fuck we care?
I wasn't expecting the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, neither was I, but we're gonna do it anyway.
All right.
So 1 minute till the half, Eagles up 21-13.
Yeah, I picked.
Fuck.
Dude, I'm just.
So
gonna
it's just
run through
halftime.
these.
You still got a chance.
That's like more points than you've given up all season almost.
So, first game, Panthers Texans. Who you got?
Texans.
Texans.
Panthers.
Panthers. All right. Eagles Packers. Or no, how am I gonna pick that one? Right. Redskins Giants.
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 Oh yeah, I got the Giants. Chargers Dolphins.
Chargers.
I think I'm gonna go the Chargers.
Yeah, that's a hard one, man.
Chargers.
Raiders Colts.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Colts.
Colts are at home.
Dude, Brissett's playing well.
Yeah.
Colts.
I gotta do that. Chiefs Lions.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Patriots Bills.
I gotta go with
Pats.
Patriots,
I mean,
man.
Pats.
Bills. I mean, I already threw that earlier.
I know
I'm
they give them a
sticking
good
with it.
game, but I got to
Bills are pulling the upset off.
Browns Ravens.
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 Titans Falcons.
Atlanta.
Titans.
I'm going Falcons. Buccaneers Rams.
I
Rams.
gotta play. Yeah, the Rams.
Rams. Seahawks Cardinals.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah, the Hawks.
Jaguars Broncos.
Ugh.
Jags.
I think I'm taking the Jags.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jags too. Vikings Bears.
Vikings.
Bears.
Bears.
What?
They're at home.
I just hate the
He's like,
Vikings a
fuck.
little bit more.
Yeah, as a Packers fan, right? Cowboys Saints. Big one Sunday night.
Man, I want to pull the upset, dude. Saints. Saints are at home. Saints.
Man,
Stronger defense.
I'm gonna
go
pick the
Saints.
Cowboys.
Saints.
Ooh, Bengals Steelers. The fucking greatest game on the planet on
That-
Monday
that-
night.
that
I'm going
completely
Bengals.
sucks,
Steelers
man.
are going 0-4.
That's Monday night, dude.
That's Monday. Looks
Yeah.
like I'm going to bed early Monday.
Right? Bengals.
I think Steelers might pull this off. I don't think
Steelers?
what did I say? Steelers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think Bengals have a shutdown defense, and Juju might have him a good game.
Yeah. All right, man.
Are the Jets on bye?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take the bye. Kevin Falk's still going to throw an interception this week. God, the Jets and Dolphins get to play each other twice.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I actually want to watch that game.
Yeah.
because it's gonna be so bad.
All right, man. Let's wrap this baby up. Thanks for listening. Go check us out on our Facebook page and Twitter at From the Left Hash. See y'all next week.
Yeah. Bang some chains.